There will come a time, Cram, when where we are the only ones who can save the world.
Well, I'm looking forward to defeating the Demon Lord of Sunrise, because my family bequeathed me with the only dagger that can pierce her heart and bring 1,000 years of prosperity to the land of Evandale.
Where's Evandale?
I don't know, because I'm a literate anime protagonist.
Welcome to chat, Violas. Welcome to chat, Lizzie B. Welcome to chat, IMB Wood.
I don't think I've actually ever seen an anime protagonist take a standardized test. I don't think that's a thing.
Well, if they had taken a standardized test and done well, they probably wouldn't be the protagonist of some outlandish story. They'd probably be going to a good school.
Yeah, they would. I mean, when your first plan works out, you don't really need a backup plan where you defeat the Demon Lord, now do you?
That's precisely the case.
So there's a good reason we're both dressed like this. Tonight we're playing Master Detective Archives Raincode, because if your game has less than 4 words, it can't be considered an anime game now, can it, Doppel?
You know, I was gonna ask if that was an anime thing because I wanted to just name this Raincode and all of our stuff, and then I just felt like you would be mad if I did that, so I named it the whole name.
Yeah, there's a lot of text, and oh boy, will there actually be a lot more text in the game. Thankfully, oh, go for it.
Can we just call it Raincode for the rest of the show?
Yeah, that's a pretty apt shortening. That's a pretty apt shortening.
Great. Thanks, good.
Yeah, I mean, was just like, yeah, just Raincode, or my friends call me Raincode, but you, madame, can call me Master Detective Archives Raincode 2nd Edition first box.
The name's Master Detective Archives Raincode.
It's Bond. James, Master Detective Archives Raincode Bond.
Exactly. The longer name wasn't friendly to Twitter's character limit. Yeah, all right, what am I playing? So instead of just sitting here and you know, not making eye contact with the camera?
Yeah, so we're playing a new game from the studio, well, I guess partnership of studios, Spike Chunsoft and Tokyo Games? Okay, it's spelled Tookyo. I know it's a pun on Tokyo, but like there's a double O there. So I'm supposed to say two. It's confusing, Doppel. I'm confused. But these wonderful folks have created yet another mystery game. They are famous for making the Danganronpa series, which is a long-running cult favorite. I know we have a few fans in chat. Have you ever heard of it, Doppel?
No, but you guys keep saying that name, so I messed it up.
Yeah, yeah. It spells the same way or it's pronounced the same way it spells, but that is an eyeful. I mean, you just look at that and you're like, where does it begin and when does it end?
Well, it starts to explain Master Detective Archives Raincode, doesn't it?
It does. But yeah, this is going to be another mystery game in the original Danganronpa series. It's more or less you and a bunch of high schoolers. It's always high school when it comes to anime, let's be honest. But it's you and a bunch of high schoolers trying to figure out who done killed one of your classmates. And here in this game, well, let's just say things go up to 11.
Like 11 high school, like 11th grade in high school. Hey, welcome to chat, Mr. Giggle Cream. Good to have you.
I also don't know if any of these students are that high in the grade. Yeah, it turns out that you don't actually need to get a full G or a full GED in Japan. You can stop before high school. It's a little bit different.
Interesting.
But anyway, Doppel,
how much
what do you know about
is involved?
Okay, Mr. Riku. I didn't realize you had a Kingdom Hearts guest over here.
I would never ever impersonate a Kingdom Hearts character in any involuntarily at all in any way.
You're doing a pretty good job there.
If you could black and white me, please, I'd prefer to be considered as Noir Spider-Man.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on a second. Chat, put a minute on the clock. Doppel, what do you know about this game?
IMB1 just voted this game a play. That's all I know.
Wow. That's a little bit preemptive, I would say IMB would.
I'm looking at you, chat. I'm looking at you.
Ooh, I thought that was there. You know
There's
what?
a color key filter that you can use to change to desat the whole screen. That's what you want to do.
Oh. Let's do that then.
Chat, this is the longest intro we've ever had.
It's a pretty long one. It's a pretty long one.
After this, we're going to go down to the lounge.
If you want.
It's going to be so smoky.
No, that's not what we want to do. Is it gamma? No, it's not gamma.
Graham, why don't
It just makes it even darker.
why don't you mute this filter and then we can start the game and then you can put the filter on. Chat's gonna watch you do this live because you think you're in studio mode, but you're not.
I know it's edited in while live. All right. Let's go ahead and start the game, shall we?
Let's get to the demo.
Oh wait, before we start the demo, we actually have to change the game that's being played, everyone. Now we can start the demo. Yay!
Yay! Check 4K too.
It's good. It's good.
All right, here we go. Am I live, Cramster?
You're live. You're live. So, chat, we have 2 counters on screen for reasons that will be obvious in a matter of minutes. On the top left, I say top left, center top left, depending on what platform you're watching us on, by the way. If you're on TikTok, hi, thanks for watching us. Please subscribe, please follow, and please share us with your friends.
Bleeding is the best way.
Oh yeah, sorry. You better subscribe and follow us, or I will do a really bad red pillar impression.
Are we really just chatting? I mean, we have been.
We've been chatting for a while now.
All right, so I'm seeing some dead things hanging off trees. Sorry, I gotta lower my voice again. There's a ghost. He's flying around. Okay, well done, well done. Yeah.
But yeah.
Hello, ghost.
Oh, we already have to increment the counter. I'm not kidding, Chad. There's a reason why I added these 2 counters here.
I nearly slept through the whole thing.
Okay, well that's very good.
All right.
One aspect of Danganronpa and Tokyo or 2Kyo games is they like a fun, quirky, cute character who says some silly, wacky things in a backdrop of horror and bodily mutilation. Yay!
Now then, display.
Oh, that was her catchphrase as well.
Oh yeah, got a catchphrase counter too.
Indeed.
Select difficulty. Adorable, troublesome. Cram, which one of these is medium? Mean?
Unfortunately, this is a decision you must make on your own.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Are the ghosts petable? And so far not quite, but it is a motion controller on the Switch, so we might get there. We're gonna go with troublesome.
Oh, interesting. What's your reasoning there?
It seems like the most middle of all the words on the screen. Next question.
You want to know what difficulty that is?
I do, yes.
Selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you.
Hey,
As
debated.
difficult with you as you wish. So I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick. Adorable partner, after all.
I don't know about all that.
Are you ready?
Heavy bet.
I mean,
Start for real?
Yes.
what better waifu could you want than an incorporeal mascot character?
Yeah, let's start, please. For the love of God, get this underway.
Guess you're really here for it.
That's correct.
Sounds like you're just dying to solve
So, some
mysteries.
fun notes for you,
Just can't
Doppel.
wait to
There
have
is
adventures like me,
a
right?
lot of talking. I do recall from Yakuza Like a Dragon that you are a fan of
Are
this,
so weird.
if I'm recalling correctly.
You should put up a third counter. How many times I press a button? Currently, we're at 2.
On my lovely,
I should have thought about that.
solving
But don't worry, you'll be pressing the buttons and also play with your joystick as well.
All right, very well. I'm not gonna lie. I was fixated on the fact that she's a dead ghost with horns and a crown, and I didn't catch her name.
She didn't give us her name. We'll get that later.
Massacre on the Amaterasu Express, Chapter 0. Speaking of which, chat, we found out we can't stream this game after Chapter 4.
Yeah, it's actually a crime. You'll actually get sent to jail if you do that. Don't ask me how I know.
Japanese American extradition. That's how we know it's a mystery.
Oh yeah, 100%. You see a guy on the ground, you already know you're in a mystery novel.
Guy has a hook for a hand. Good to know. Taking
you know
notes.
what? I'll actually shout out the dude, the writer of this game.
Hooks are falling.
Whoa.
It's not a
There's a
hook
few
for a
bits.
hand. It's a cowlick. I was mistaken.
But the writer of this game, Takakuni Kitayama, is actually a mystery novelist. So this person actually does mystery writing for a living, and he blended his talents to this game.
That's actually pretty sweet.
What?
Oh my god, I've been turned into an anime character!
This is my deepest fear.
Oh, sorry, I gotta increment the counter, the laugh counter.
Is that's a laugh counter? I thought it was a dumb thing she did counter.
Is there really a difference though?
She's laughing at her own jokes constantly. I believe that Link
my gosh,
learns the
yes.
raincoat in Wind Waker. No, it's Ocarina of Raincoat, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my favorite Zelda game. When they came up with Breath
Pressed
of
a
the
button.
Rain.
Pressed another button.
What?
Hey, look at you. You're pressing buttons.
I can't
It's
remember
the
anything. Just,
Oh, Amnesia. Classic.
do I
Oh,
have...
this is a classic anime movie.
What was it called?
I mean,
all right.
you couldn't be an anime protagonist unless you got amnesia.
Guys,
That's how you unlock your secret hidden powers.
Chad, I hate this cowlick. I just want to let you know that in advance of the rest of the 2 hours.
I spent a lot of time on that cowlick, Doppel.
Dang it.
You don't get this kind of hair without a lot of product.
Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
So, Chad, what have you been up to? All this ghost whispers in my ears.
Yeah, there's
Smash.
gonna be a lot of talking in this game. There's gonna be a lot.
Check your...
But yeah, there are a lot of chapters, as Doppel mentioned after chapter 4.
Things too?
They would like you to not
Lost my
stream this
memories.
game.
Now I'm hearing things.
Because spoilers.
What's going on?
But the trailer actually only goes up to about chapter 0, which is where we start. And we're gonna be, oh, you want to press that X button.
No, I wanted to let you know. This is important. When the ghost hit us in the head with a book, the controller shaked.
Oh,
Shook.
that's cool.
Now.
Book and shook,
catch
but
a
I said
break.
shake.
Man, as a detective, you can't be
My
getting those words wrong.
belongings.
How are you gonna convince people you're actually a master detective?
I don't need to convince them. I just need to be right. I'm going to lure them to a false sense of security, Cram. And then I'm going to snap down with the claws of justice.
Yeah, the police very famous for lulling suspects into a false sense of security, which is actually kind of true.
I really heard the Nick Cage in there this time.
Why is this used bioluminescent? Well, when you're a quirky anime character with powers granted by the goddess, you get some really cool fashion sense too, chat.
Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaratsu Express at Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives. Upon arrival, proceed to Nocturnal Detective Agency, NDA.
World Detective Organization.
Yep.
Dear Yuma Cocohead, you are hereby
Cocohead.
dispatched to the Special
I
Autonomous
still
Zone of
cannot get
Hawaii.
over this dude's last name.
Go ahead.
Like,
Dispatch
of all the
duration
words,
indefinite.
Doppel,
Use the enclosed
the
ticket
English
to board
language
the
is so
Amaterasu
rich.
Express to
It
Kanai
takes from
Ward.
French,
Upon
from
arrival,
Latin, from
proceed to
Spanish,
the
from
Nocturnal
German,
Detective
from all
Agency,
these
World
cultures,
Detective
and
Organization,
from
Kanai
this
Ward
beautiful
Branch.
linguistic soup, we got Cocohead.
There
Cocohead.
you will receive further instructions.
Cocohead.
Go forth, proud detectives.
Cram, this game is entirely separate from Danganronpa. That is correct, IMB Wood. This is a complete split.
my name.
The game creators actually started working on this at the end of Danganronpa
I'm Yuma
V3.
Coco.
And there is... I was going to watch...
Name unlocked! Yeah!
Yeah, they're gonna do these Borderlands-esque intro sequences. I'm not even sure Borderlands was the one
this
who
about a
made
World
that a
Detective
thing.
Organization?
Like, did you see that before Borderlands, Doppel?
Am I a part of it? If
You know,
that's
that's a
the
good
case.
question.
Yeah, Borderlands for me was the first time I saw those like bombastic big letter character intros.
You know, I think I saw it in like Sunset Overdrive and something else, but then I just hadn't played Borderlands yet. So I do think Borderlands.
Am I a detective?
Does Cocohead roughly translate to Cokehead? I don't know if that's the case. I will say, chat, you may hate me for this. I think those shoes are cool, actually, now that I look at them closer. Like,
Graham, those are available at your local Payless.
With the LED individually lighted, each clove?
Tread. The word you want is tread.
Oh.
Also,
the more you know.
Am I?
It's glow-in-the-dark ink, Cram. Just go ahead and stick them in some goo. You're good.
Could there be someone who knows?
Okay.
Just go ahead and stick him in some goo.
Him discovering who he is when I can figure it out from the first letter is not fun for me.
Hey, it's almost time.
Yeah. But I mean, he has I have amnesia, Doppel. I need to find out what my mission in life is.
Attention. Instead of saying, hey, listen, she says, attention.
Don't worry, it'll be a different phrase each time. They're not going to assault your ears. I feel like that's such an old classic trope that game developers have decided not to make people suffer through that.
Start with basic controls, walk around. Oh yeah, move the camera around. Places with an examination marker can be expected, and do that, okay. You can fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna lean on you when we want cinematics skipped, because you know this is all for you anyway. So let me know if you're like, this is a boring cinematic, or if you want chat to move faster, or the game dialogue rather. His name is actually an anagram of the name you find 20 hours in prediction.
Well, you see chat. Wait a second, hold on.
It's actually
chat. I don't have enough fingers.
You gotta push them up one at a time.
Wait, no, I can do them all together. Wait, there's the second one, and then there's the third one.
Second hand there. DP can be earned by conducting detective activities.
Sure hope you got all that down.
When you earning DP increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up. Thanks.
Don't you forget.
Icons. All right. So as far as tutorials go, information was dense, but I couldn't play the game while it was happening.
It is worth pointing out that the game does have a mature rating. So the choice of DP being the acronym for that is more intentional than you might think.
That's unfortunate.
There'll be more of that later on.
No, it makes me sad. I don't know if you can see my face with the hat. Let me fix that. Makes me sad.
Okay,
So
there's
sad,
Spike
chat.
Spiegel. Or Spike Spiegel, not Spike Spiegel. He's not an Overwatch streamer.
Stuff might fall if I try to move. I better not go back there. Okay, cool. Detective points. Got him. Cardboard box. Investigate cardboard box.
Maybe that's how you got amnesia the first time. You just moved some stuff and lost and found. It's like, oh no, heavy duty cardboard, my memory.
What? It looks sturdy.
Okay, so we've run into umbrellas, toy robots,
Bags, hats,
and other books.
Indeed, indeed. It is worth pointing out that this is really a tutorial if there ever was one. But the game will not repeat clues,
The place where
at least so far. So once you get a clue, like there's not going to be a new dialogue. Like if you interact with a different clue and then come back, there's not going to be a new option or anything like that. So if you keep track of the items you've interacted with, you can clear a room pretty quickly.
Got it. Hey PJ, welcome to chat. Yes, this is Carmine, San Diego. Carmine. The place I was sleeping in is lost and found.
That's
Thanks.
right.
Claps and chat for Doppel. I mean, my
Chance.
God.
We got chance, bro.
There it is. There it is. But man, Doppel, you are putting that diploma to use. I don't know how you figure it out.
Well, it's a lot of time alone trying to deduce the secrets of the universe, Cram.
Is that what you told your college professor when they were like, why you didn't study more?
Yeah.
You see, professor, when you have all the time in the world to look at the stars, you lose track of what gravity is.
Thank you, Nate, for votes, and welcome to chat. It's good to have you.
Yeah, don't worry. This will make more sense when in a few more minutes. Can you even see the third one? No, you can't. All right, let me bring that down a
You
little
should
bit.
swap the first and the third glasses, mostly because of a contrasting against your hair.
That's a good point. It actually turns out that these glasses are my actual prescription glasses, and everything's gonna look weird if I use them.
Oh, PJ, that was a good one. Cram is a
Nice one,
spectacle
PJ.
today.
Nice. You know what? I'll give you a complimentary laugh counter for that one.
All right, well, that's good to know that pun counters are now part of DemoDuo lore. I laughed a lot at my own joke. Yeah.
Don't worry, you and the mascot of this game will be in good company. And yeah, I forgot to mention, Danganronpa is the spiritual inspiration of this game, where this game originated from. And honestly, I think the style in that game is just some of the coolest stuff in gaming. Like, it's hard not to just be enamored with the flair of the game. Anime game.
There is no crew on the train. You know what this is, Cram?
Nobody's
Bullet
driving
train.
this thing.
Oh no, ChatGPT's taking over Doppel! It's too late! There's no future for us humans anymore.
They're just telling us we're trapped on this train. You guys are the only dank kings around. We're the only dank kings romping. Where in the world are we? Naferboats, that is a great question. At the moment, all I know is I'm on a train, but I'm suspecting somewhere in rural Japan.
It's based on a fictionalized world, but that fictionalized world borrows a lot of themes from Japan. So yeah, there was a really long era in cinema where trains were just really cool, and also Japan still loves trains, so you'll obviously... I mean, you can't have a detective anime without trains, Chad. You just can't.
I'm gonna assume we're in Los Tokyo. That's the combination of cities.
Los Tokyo.
Los Tokyo.
Yeah, that... Honestly, it's a great, beautiful city. I went there a few weeks ago.
So
you gotta watch out for the ghosts, though.
We're getting information right now, so I think I want to walk through that. I believe there's a bathroom in cars 1 and 5. In case of emergency, backup controls in car 3, and then there's I think the food and beverage is in car 5 as well.
We hope you enjoy your trip aboard.
So there are 5 cars.
Oh, sweet God. If I have to listen to him rededuce every piece of information that I get...
I better find the other detective.
But Doppel, without repetition, I wouldn't be able to remember anything that my sensei tells me.
I know, but it's taking me out of it. How do the wings taste?
You know who loves trains? That Tom Cruise guy. Does he? Is that something that I miss in
Notebook
Doppel?
has these features. I'm not a cruise stan, so I'm not familiar.
A cruise stand.
The Nailman killings, case files. Got it.
Whoa, this
Oh, that sounds painful, actually.
Save state. All right. And then other options. Awesome. And okay, that's not how I get to the notebook. Good to know. Let's just take a screenshot for good measure. I'm sure that's important.
Press Y to open your notebook. I will definitely.
Oh, here's the backlog.
Yeah, this one's going to be really useful. So it's a pretty convenient way to remember where you are if you stop playing the game after a while, or if things get really complicated and you want to go back in time.
Oh my God. There's a driver's seat inside. The machine appears to be functioning.
Yes, if you want to speed read these, go for it.
I'm gonna let you know anytime there's information I already know I'm not going to listen to dialogue. That's how. And if you want that to change, just say so. Trains are the perfect place to hide a secret base, apparently. Oh, sure. I feel that.
Map of the train.
I feel like that's Team Plasma or Team Galactic reference of some kind.
The rest are passenger cars.
Yeah, it turns out that the whole detective genre thing has a pretty long, or boy detective genre is pretty well established in lore. One of the most popular franchises in Japan is Detective Conan. I think it is the second most long-running series long-running anime currently airing. The other one is, I can't remember the name. My neighbor, Canada or something like that. Anyway, there are over 2,000 episodes in this show. And just like our protagonist, our boy in some short shorts, we've got a boy in some short shorts.
Okay. PJ
don't
asked,
know.
can you guys
Go for
guess
it.
my favorite detectives? Is it Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys?
Is it Detective Conan?
If
Is
you're that
it
lost, why not check your
Attorney
notes?
Detective?
Oh, wait, who got it?
It was the Hardy Boys.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
I read a lot of Drew and Hardy Boys back in the day. My favorite detective, Scoobert Dubert.
Sir Scoobert Reginald Dubert III
Yep.
was truly a leader
So
among his
I
family.
see.
Okay. What I want is options because I want to accelerate chat.
That makes a lot of sense. I don't recall seeing an option, but if you do find it, by all means, text speed.
Text
There it
speed,
is.
sweet mother of God. Okay, great.
Indeed, indeed. I'll also try to summarize notes and bigger plot points as well, so that we can keep up to date on stuff we skip over.
That's great. Thank you for doing that.
Excuse me.
Of course, of course.
PJ says he's a good detective. He always found Waldo. Philo, Scooby doesn't even have his GED. That's correct. He's just good, man.
Well,
He's
you know,
just
the big
good.
tech companies have all dropped that college diploma requirement. Like, if you got the skills, you got the skills, son.
Did they? That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Can I just nurse this mirror for detective points?
No, you
No.
cannot.
Okay.
You only get one shot at any of the clues.
Well, that's not true. I touched that mirror twice.
They
But
gave you 2 different things?
no, I only got detective points the first time.
I see a clean
Oh
looking
my
bed.
God.
It's locked.
Just take some.
So, as a detective game goes, I mean, if you recall from the case of the Golden Idol, there is a lot of observation in the scene.
The door is locked.
For
and
this
won't open.
particular interpretation
driver's
of
seat
the
in there.
genre,
No one's
the creator of the
inside.
game, whose name I will
There's a
try to get
machine.
correct,
Driver's seats on both sides of the
Kazutaka
train.
Kodaka.
I think that
Or-
means they can go.
I think it's Kodaka. Yeah.
Scooby's a
he-
cheater. He takes pets.
I kind of sounded like a
Nice. But yeah, this was actually their first 3D title. So
Someone's there.
one interesting note about Tokyo Games is that they don't have any development on staff. They are more or less a firm of game designers, and they're
Aaron-
our comrades.
Aaron is here.
You might now see why I'm wearing 3 glasses. It's just to fit in, chat.
Whoa.
It's honestly just to fit in. I'm still outclassed by all these characters, though. But honestly, like, this isn't even the craziest designs we've had in the series.
Excuse
Or in
me.
the...
Are
from
you
the studio, I
World
guess I should say.
Detective Organization?
Let's see if I can pull up some of the crazier
You are
Danganronpa
right.
characters.
You're
Like,
Master
Heimbewood probably knows how crazy they get.
Why does that person have a
But who are
like
you?
soda can thing on his face?
Oh my god, this is the
I'm
perfect
with
image.
you.
I
A
love
boy
this.
like you.
It
Seems like hell, dumbass.
Oh, that's good. He's just upset because pollution ruined his face.
Yeah, he's just a little bit salty, honestly. It's unbecoming
You're
of
just
him.
shooting your mouth off.
Ant?
Hey, I like shooting my mouth off. What's wrong with that?
Thank you, headset. Tell us
A
what
lot
the
of
meaning is.
nerve posing as a master detective.
Wait, please. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
I have proof.
A letter from the. It's real.
I can solve puzzles really fast. Watch me.
Serious?
So every movie is now a rental. Can't go to
Huh.
theaters these days. Vilas, is that a health or wellness restriction?
Looks like there's a reason behind
This is
this.
interesting.
Go ahead and
But yeah,
tell us.
one of the,
I'll allow it.
or I guess I should say, back in Danganronpa land, with the inspiration of this game, you have some crazy character designs. Like, you've got the girl in the middle, you've got the dude below her that she's just loading all over. Then you've got freaking Afro Samurai in the back left. And like, the character designs are just some of the craziest, wackiest things, and that's one of the features this series is known for.
Automobile. Got it.
No way. We're on the same team.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about your loss of not being able to
That's
see
what
it
I
in
want to know.
theaters.
Besides, even if the letter is real, you mean
I still have no idea what that dude is
there is
wearing
a
over his
reason
face.
why.
Again, it's when you get a 6-pack of cola. It's that. That's that. That's what he's got on his face.
Do you know what the world...
Oh, that must be the secret technique, the six-path cola jutsu.
Well,
I've heard
I
it's
suppose
supremely
if very
powerful.
well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain...
Thank you.
Thank you, cat ears.
Question. Whoa, Topple. That's speciest. They're fox ears, not cat ears.
Are you sure?
Jesus Christ. Man, I can't believe you would miss species a guy like an animal boy like that, Doppel.
Yeah, me neither. What a surprise.
Let's do...
They're gonna cancel you on Tumblr over this.
My Tumblr canceling is imminent. You're right. Speaking of which, we do have a Tumblr. We just don't use it.
Just go to tumblr.com/DemoDuo gaming.
No, it's just DemoDuo. There's no competition.
Just DemoDuo. We'll be posting, I don't know, Rule 34 of Riverside Branch.
Okay, well, I was trying to talk
already
to
canceled
talk to
Tumblr.
you.
That is true. Yeah, Doppel, as a brilliant businessman such as yourself, with the thought of destroying your company's one and only notable feature ever cross your mind as a savvy business decision?
Yeah, yep. Seems like something would cross my mind a lot.
Yeah,
First thing not to do.
Well, you see,
right.
that's where you and the brilliant minds at Tumblr and also Twitter disagree.
I know. I knew Twitter would come up over this, but all right. If talking to them is a waste of time, just tell me it's a waste of time.
Oh yeah, I should have pointed that out. This particular conversation could have been just shortcutted by talking to him.
Their branches exist throughout the world. And as of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WD.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation. Known people
There's
who
the
develop
Futurama
talents
reboot
such as
conversation
clairvoyance
happening in
or
chat.
mind reading. They train
Interesting,
at the
interesting.
organization to
You can watch
harness
Old
these
Futurama coming to
those who
enjoy the
manage to gain a
new
forte
3
are
boots.
recognized as- which
I'm going to
means
guess
if
no.
you're a
The
master
typical
detective,
format of
it's an
Futurama has
identification
been topical humor, or humor of the day, I guess is probably a better way to phrase that.
one of us.
There will, of course, always be throwbacks and callbacks to previous parts of the series, of the franchise, but they want new people to watch Futurama. I'm sure the creators of Futurama know that not everyone who's going to be watching it for the first time has or will
Everyone
want to
here has
watch
just met
all
for the first
who knows how
time.
many hundreds of episodes.
First time.
So
Master
I'm going to bet
detectives rarely
you don't need to watch a lick of Futurama to enjoy the new
I've
series.
never seen so many gathered together. We thought all of the summoned members had shown
Character romance?
We're about to start introduction.
I see.
I do feel like when it comes to character
start the
romance,
introductions.
sorry, this is welcome to Futurama Power Hour chat. I do feel when it comes to character romance, they sort of do a Pokemon like reboot spin at the start of each new generation. Like Ash goes on to the next region, Pikachu's level somehow mysteriously resets, even though Pikachu should probably be a level 1000 by now.
Pikachu's been grinding.
He's been grinded.
All right, we're gonna do introductions. I'm Logan.
Go to our Tumblr for more pictures of Pikachu grinding.
Aphex Logan, too cool for school.
Bro, his name is so cool, you have to name him
They
twice.
call me a master detective now.
But really, you just named him once.
But I'm originally a broke elite. When I was a kid, my parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks.
Wow. All right. My man has a hardcore backstory. Thank you,
Protect
Aphex.
myself.
Yep.
Jumped on a ship.
He's a ruffian with a heart of
Didn't
gold,
know where the
Doppel.
ship was
He's
just got
been
the-
down on his luck, but he's
That was
not
the
down on his
moment
heart.
I
He just had the
threw away my
Batman
past and my
backstory, and he's like, I became a detective too. Naming my firstborn Aphex. I'm with it. Makes
Is
sense to
Batman a
me.
detective? I mean, he's not. The only knowledge he's handing out are knuckle sandwiches. I don't know if that counts.
He was an illegal immigrant orphan, but his parents were lawyers who didn't tolerate injustice.
I think, or rather, what really happened is he lived normally, like he
Drifted to
grew
the
up in a
slums.
pretty affluent
Managed to
home.
survive until
And then when
now.
his parents died, he
Thanks to
lived in the
luck.
slums, and then eventually he moved around to different countries, and that's when he became an illegal immigrant. He wasn't
With my
Yeah.
Initially
talents, I
born
was
an
able
illegal
to
immigrant,
become a
but you wouldn't be
detective
born an
who
illegal
can't
immigrant. But
stand evil.
you know what we're trying to say, Chad. You know what we're trying to say.
I
want
want revenge between the good guys and the
Yeah.
kill or be
I want to
killed.
peel their skin and wear it like a
I
mask.
think there's
Wait,
a deep.
I can't
There's a
share
deep
details about my
sadness.
forte.
That's.
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
This pain can
Did
only
you,
be
did you
expressed
hear
in
him with
anger.
his kill everyone if you can't figure it out
You sure
mentality?
are
Yeah.
a frail-looking kid,
Yep.
pale to boot.
You know, I've watched so much anime, Doppel, that this sort of
First, you'll need to get used to stabbing.
wacky shenanigans is just normal. I'm so desensitized to it.
No, really, I'm fine.
We gotta get
Okay.
you used to some stab wounds, so we're gonna start small with ice cubes and work our way up to knives. Okay,
We'll eventually
maybe
go up to
not.
machetes and some dismemberment.
This guy hasn't
Before-
said a word.
He was about to say a few now.
Eraser. I come from a.
I feel like there is
Man.
some joke there, but I'm not entirely sure what the joke is.
They are turning Ms. Marvel into a mutant officially. Wait, I thought she was already officially a mutant.
Expect an
I thought so
introduction,
too.
but I
Oh.
have nothing to say. Let the past melt
I
like
actually didn't
ice.
know, Chad.
and
Nah,
my
who am I
forte
kidding?
is thoughtography. I can
Thoughtography.
transcribe images from my memory
Thoughts.
onto electronics.
Photography.
That's
Not-
all for me. There's
Sorry,
no
Chad. I was making a really old internet joke.
Thoughtography. Oh, in the comics, she's an Inhuman. Got it. Yeah.
Oh,
In the
man,
MCU, she's a mutant.
I wonder if my relationship with Marvel today would be different if
Yes.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were consistently
Ended earlier.
good. Or ended earlier.
Come here.
I think I was saying the same that as well in the other direction.
Because at the
You either
time, Marvel
live-
was doing, we will not promote the X-Men until we get the movie rights back. But the original intent was to make her a mutant. Yeah, that's right.
You either die Spider-Man across the universe or you live long enough to see yourself become Game of Thrones Season 8.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Cut different
That was
color
quite
eyelashes.
My name is Melanie Goldmine.
You know, with the hair dye underneath her side cut, the eyeliner, and the hair clips, bro, like, I don't want to make a job out of it, but like, that's at least 2 hours of work every morning.
That woman just harassed us
I
potentially.
can summon the souls of the dead by using my
What?
voice as a vessel.
Malam, what? That's crazy. First off, you just proved the afterlife. Well, we knew that because of our ghost friend, but you
Can
know,
you summon
that's
anyone who has died?
Yeah, just casual. It's just like, by the way, God exists. I'm actually BFS with him. We hang out every night and we do croquet together.
I require the clothes of the person.
But yeah, IMB would, well, I'm sure IMB would knows, but it is yet another anime trope. I should have had a trope counter. That's the one I missed.
She's measuring us to know if we die, if she can summon our soul back.
It puts its lotion on its skin, Doppel.
That's pretty hardcore way to introduce yourself. In low key, like the consequences are lost without thinking it through. But she just measured us to make sure she could summon us, necromancer style, from beyond the grave. Lord
Yeah.
Chrome, what's up? Welcome to chat, man. Welcome to chat.
Welcome, Lord Chrome. You're just in time for where this goes off the rails.
You ever think about how you
There will be a
never ghosts
lot
wear
of chatter,
clothes
but
because
I
those
will
things that you mentioned.
keep you all
That's
abreast
why,
whenever we get to
despite
some of
your
those major
amnesia,
plot points.
I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
What about my cargo shorts? What do you see there, Malamini?
Wait, he's not wearing cargo shorts. He's wearing plain suit shorts.
I'm wearing cargo shorts.
I thought we were friends. I can't be seen with a cargo short wearing. I used to wear cargo shorts in high school too. Like, okay, Chad, I don't know what we
I'm
need
not
to
in
do
cargo
as a
shorts, just to
society.
be clear.
It's okay. We support you here, Doppel. I don't know what we need to do as a society, Chad, but we need to bring back cargo shorts and cargo pants.
Can't figure it out
Like,
without my memory.
why have we
No, we
decided to
don't.
toss away functionality? Why have we deemed that utility is so criminal? Why, Doppel, can we not marry form with function, Doppel? Why?
Well, they did get married. They just got divorced because it was so ugly. You monster. All right, we're going to talk to Foxman after this.
An introduction. Introduce.
I'm not gonna say
Subjective
anything.
Observation of one's own self-image.
So this is another trope you'll see many times in anime, which is that shy,
she's
overly analytical female.
Is that right? She's just.
I
Yep.
rarely have a need
I was
to
just
do
gonna
so.
say that she's the
So
android
I
of
was
the group.
considering what, after all, is there such a thing as all I am is a bundle
Yeah,
of nervous
for the
tissue?
folks in chat,
Thanks, Pookie.
for the folks in chat, there is a. It's really funny that you made that comment about the android. I'll see if I can't find the character, but you made a really good
Names are
comparison.
meaningless.
Names
A method
are
of arbitrary
meaningless.
labeling for
A method of
self-recognition.
arbitrary
Symbols for
labeling.
categorization. To that
Yep.
end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
Poochie.
She seemed...
Most of the World Detective Organization's work, I was trusted with many bureaucrats depending on the client. I use my forte to see if the transaction party
I like that they
is
capitalize
trustworthy.
forte to deliver the fact.
My forte is known as
Oh yeah,
audio
very important, very
aptitude.
important.
Audio aptitude. What does
When
that
I
do?
concentrate, I can hear anything.
She has
no
super
one is
hearing.
safe
All
to
right.
speak of their
Great for an
secret.
android. Let's go.
Did you hear anything?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta really give it its own special word, Doppel. You can't just say superhero, that's so lame.
Leads to a
You gotta call it
sensation of
audio
my already
exceptionalism.
tenuous sense of self starts to vanish.
It turns out she's actually an audiophile.
Sure.
Oh my god, she's wearing headphones. Oh no, I'm being exposed right now, Doppel. I actually just
she-
exposed myself.
She just said that she has these headphones so that she can like turn off her powers with them.
Oh yeah.
Names are meaningless, but you still need to know I'm Poochie.
That is all I have to say about
But thanks, Poochie. Oh, Poochie.
Oh my god, our hands almost touched. Oh no, we don't even have physics collision on. Oh my god, that would've been so weird. Oh my god.
Poochie is sweating now. Great. Awesome. All
one
right.
of the-
Foxman, let's
Go
go.
first.
Yeah.
Allow me.
No,
to
you're not
introduce
going
myself.
first, Foxman.
And Zilch.
Right? You also did the exact same thing the other video I watched did. Just circle the entire class and come back to the class resident class.
To Foxman.
Yeah.
My name is Zilch Alexander, and I've been a fox for 8 days. I'm
This
the only
freaking-
fox on the something
I'm from the
express.
Southern Forest
This
Preserve
freaking Naruto looking mother
Detective
heifer.
Agency.
I mean, come on.
They call me.
All right.
Shonen wants its
Chosen
character
mediator.
back.
All right, at an hour, I'm taking this hat off because it's hurting my ears. I am Wood. You already gave this game a play.
People, nature. However,
He wants to give it a
there
double
are
play. He wants to
times when
double play the
someone
game by
have you heard
himself,
of the
Doppel.
chain?
Can a man not dream? Can a
Surrounding
man
the
not
dam,
dream?
Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's it was a once-in-a-century difficult case. There wasn't much to it.
Oh, okay, so he's the cocky member of the team.
The strange part is that
Yep.
all
Detective
52
Vegeta
villagers
is in the
were
room.
it. They all
Oh,
you
snaps.
figure out what. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted,
How am I not able to find?
Nature's mediator. Though he
Oh, I
says
guess this is close enough. I guess this is
still
close
gave
enough.
me a fair
Wait
chance.
Wait a
there we go.
second. His fox ears are part of his hat. Is his hat part of him?
I'll describe
I-
it for you. I'm
I-
uncomfortable exposing
You're asking why does anime Doppel? That is truly the heart of
But
the
this
question.
isn't my
And
forte,
scientists have
is
not been able to figure
I
that
can
one out.
control animals as I wish.
It's honestly
From
beyond
my inquiries.
Doppel. We will
They're
solve
useful in many
general
ways.
AI before we
I may
figure out
use
why
it to gather
anime
intel.
is.
As a
Interesting.
basic rule, I can only
Chad, what other
control
games have you been up
four-legged
to?
mammals.
What other shows are you
Less intelligent
watching?
animals are easier to. I often use
What other
mice.
books are you reading? I finished a
They're the
book.
perfect
Finished a book
animals
in a
for
whole week.
undercover
One week,
investigation.
one book.
Nice.
Did a good job.
Look at you reading. So crazy.
Unfortunately, I
Yeah,
can't
this
show it off.
character's archetype is the class president.
Really is.
You probably
is all
watched.
from-
Well, I say you because I already watches anime. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah. But yeah, this is a pretty standard archetype. Glasses, cocky attitude, thinks they're better than everyone.
It's your
When
turn.
really, it's not even their story. They're not even the protagonist, Chad.
I read the book Storyworthy by Matthew Dix. That's his last name, and it was
Nothing weird about
really
that.
good. And the guy is a renowned, famous storyteller, but also like a 5th grade teacher, which was kind of interesting. But he wrote this book
Aside
and
from having amnesia,
a lot of cool stories about his
anything
own
else we
life. but also a lot of methods for discovering and sharing and improving your own stories.
Okay.
Part of my, skill up of 2023.
If you really are a
If you're looking for that piece of literature again, chat, this is it. Story-worthy.
Wow, that was super fast. I didn't even tell you what book I was reading, so that's how you know that Cram's just on it. He had no idea what book I was reading.
No, I mean, I gotta get this pipeline going, man.
Well, I don't know that he didn't hurt anybody after the end of his book, so take his book down.
Or brands you like.
You know, that's a problem with the modern internet. Just like, yeah, that sweet old grandma, she was so nice to her family. She treated us so well. Oh, what's that? She's accused of horrible things by her local police force. Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, we're talking over the dialogue, but everybody's just gaming up on us again. Emotionally, the stakes haven't changed since we entered the room 10 minutes ago, and that's killing me.
Yeah, you know what? I will give an honest, genuine summary, chat.
The number of master
no
detectives on the
BS.
train was precisely 5.
So our protagonist, Yuma Cocoa Head, woke up with amnesia. Go for it.
Cram, we just got our first. TJ gave us a play, but we just got our first incongruency, our first disconnect.
Incongruency? This Congress is disjoined, Doppel. That shall not stand.
They said that there's only 5 detectives on the train, but we have 6.
That, according to my brilliant deduction, is 1 greater than 5, Doppel.
There's 6 of us.
I also heard from the WDO that 5
detectives.
detectives. Why when you called yourself
It's
a
Tommy,
the
the
White
White Ranger. Yeah,
surprised.
that's exactly right. This is the origin story of the Green Ranger.
Knew this job wouldn't be easy.
Yeah. I didn't have enough time, unfortunately, to look up all the voice actors. That would have been a blast.
It's not me.
One of the fun parts about indulging in anime is getting to hear your voice actors across different roles, and they do tend to fall into similar archetypes. And when they do, it's sort of like a cheat code where it can sort of be like, ooh, I can see the end of this tale. I can see where we're going with this author. Kind of feels nice sometimes.
Obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Could I be the imposter? And
Oh my god. Okay, Chad, I have failed you so badly. I apologize.
Whatever.
They said imposter.
It'd be boring if the
They said
most
imposter and they didn't even have the
run
sound
must have been
effects
attacked
ready.
by the real culprit.
I have no
And the
words.
imposter's motive?
Please accept my apology,
Why would they
Chad.
attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective.
Apex. I agree,
Place the
Giggle
runt
Cream.
on the train.
Except now he's just amonging us. He's amonging us. Chat. That's what he's doing.
I don't have a counter yet.
If I can go back to Storyworthy for just a second, if you are looking to tell your own stories and become a better storyteller, that book was pretty darn useful. I was really able to sharpen the saw using it. So, yeah, kudos to Matthew Dix for that. I don't know him personally, hard to endorse character otherwise, but he seems like a really nice guy.
He writes a good book, is what Doppel's trying to say.
The runt suddenly woke up.
Today's not sponsor is that book.
I think this time you're actually a little sincere about it.
Yeah.
He got on the train right before it
Oh,
departed.
there we go. All right, I got it,
Obviously,
Chad.
the
The next time they say
imposter
imposter, I got it covered. Don't you even worry
That's
about
a
it.
surprisingly proper deduction.
Oh, but then I have to
thought you'd be
change.
the
You
most
know what? That's all
useless
right.
one.
That's all right, Chad.
Why?
In other words, I was.
I'm probably gonna have to save this sound effect too, Doppel.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly.
Excuse me.
Let's hear it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
That's right. Apex versus Foxman.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test.
There can only be one hot-blooded character on this
WDO
train.
Exam officer has disguised themselves as a member.
If that
Ah.
Whoa.
I don't care if it's the
I think the
WDO
exam
or
officer is Aaron.
If you want to test.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if.
Oh my
there
god,
are
my
other
ears are in so much
uninvited
pain
guests.
from wearing my headphones like this.
And how are you going to do
Doppel,
that?
we want your ears to function after today. Please save yourself.
Nah, I got 9 more minutes. Okay, he's doing the radar. He's got the radar going.
Oh, I thought he was doing the whole Iron Man pose thing. He's about
Are we gonna
to
get to-
photon blast a hole through the train, Doppel.
Do more deductions?
You'll get to do them. There'll be a thing that happens.
What is that like Ganon face that he just gave us?
Yeah, but he's got a heart of gold underneath that rough and tumble exterior.
Turns
Doppel.
out they're really. What did you do? I used my forte, life detection.
I didn't know if we're gonna get another chat or.
I feel like everyone in this carriage. I don't know, man.
I can detect life
Maybe.
in a 50-meter radius.
Maybe.
Pinpoint its location.
Yeah, we'll see if we get another chance to use this on the
It's a
thing.
trade secret, but I can say without a doubt all you
We need to be able to use
Who
that sound effect again.
That sound effect was huge on screen. What was happening?
Oh, it was visible? Oh
Yes,
no, I
giant
selected the wrong
visible.
one.
Actually, I want to show chat something.
Oh, nice.
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own
I see. In that case, there's someone else with a.
Alright, I think that did the trick.
Okay.
You want me to
Nope,
search
it didn't.
again?
Dang it.
Sorry.
I got yelled at.
All right.
I know what I can do.
Do we all? All right. So she's got an arrow over her head.
Yeah, so basically you want to...
Do I have to talk to everybody again?
right now you will need to figure out, who else can validate his radar ability. So whose ability is closest to Radar Boy's?
Oh, yeah, that's hers.
There you go, Doppel. There you go. Do you even need a hint?
Would it be possible for you?
Yes. I, Poochie, was even if
I, Poochie, was contemplating. You don't have to talk like that, Poochie. It's cool, man. Be cool.
Hey, what's with
Just
the
be cool,
music?
Pooch.
Oh, really?
It's a nice chill jam over here, Dame. Dame?
Shut
Dame?
up,
That's the word I was
you
looking for.
brain dead.
You brain dead idiots! Her name is meaningless anyway, that's right.
Would you mind quieting down for a bit?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a reference to anything, chat.
Is the room gonna turn green and show?
MP4. What are you trying to say, IMB Wood? When? I missed the context here.
Hidey, 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 hi. Loady, 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 low. We shouldn't have a heartbeat. We're a dead. We're.
Fearlessing just took the biggest dump of her life. It's like,
Wow. What? Get better.
I mean, at least.
Get better. Get a better joke. New choice.
Sensation.
I thought it was a good one.
Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Oh, great.
See, if I
We're
looks
Peter,
like that
we're
one.
Peter Petrelli. We're Rogue.
Does no one else hear it?
I finished. I cannot hear though one could hold their breath. They still, in other words, there's
See? I told you
I,
so.
Poochie, guarantee
Sorry
it.
for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know,
Man, he is so fast
you've
to
confirmed
change his
my
impression of
I
characters.
hear heartbeats from 500. So you're the
quiet, you
Yeah, remember that M
Yeah.
maiden?
Yeah, saw that. That's,
Moving on.
that's good.
We've now got proof from
Yeah,
One may be
it
alive
is
and
no, or
hostile.
anime's no
Others
stranger to
still
cute, thin, insane, disgusting, horrible
Aphex
stuff.
and Poochie both. I could feel them using their powers.
Even the mascot from
but I'm the only
Danganronpa
one who can
is
sense
just
their
like
powers.
the
No one else seems
craziest,
to have. Why am
just
I
cognitive dissonance. Can I get a picture of the mascot?
with
Let's see
you,
if I can pull it up.
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train. In the same way, our fate, no one
Thanks,
can
Aaron.
get off midway. Include. Let's discover which of us is my fading detective.
Yeah, this is Aaron
spirit is
after
revitalized,
50
not
more
bad.
packs of cigarettes.
Things are getting
That's what
interesting.
this is.
You're joking. What could the imposter...
And yet we don't know who the fake one.
Oh, wait.
I've used my powers, so obviously I'm the real deal. So, I'll put the
Sorry, I
guy
was a little bit slow there, chat.
That's
A little
right.
slow there, chat.
As I have already
Foxman,
explained,
Zilch Alexander
my power
Foxman.
involves Animals.
So, you're fine being considered.
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either.
Now we've got two. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off. The sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master.
That's true.
To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one!
Is this an anime thing?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
This
The
guy?
whole other character is just like, I'll solve all my problems with fist. Tax evasion, meat a knuckle sandwich.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this starting.
One possibility.
I hope she's gonna say imposter.
World Detective
Sound
Organization.
effect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had robbed you of that opportunity.
There are.
There are only so many more.
I'll allow it.
100th time. Why would they need you?
The Amaterasu Corporation.
The
They
Amaterasu.
could be.
And your
Yeah, no
reason-
relation to the cute little fox
Someone
game
has
either.
been tailing me for the past few
Well,
days.
technically the game's
It
Okami.
started
but
wherever
the
I went.
character
I could
is
sense the
Amaterasu.
presence of someone in the
Anyway,
shadows. It was getting annoying.
Tonight,
so I walked around town
weaves
in my
out,
underwear.
woos out.
And at
What?
That's what I
last,
want to see,
they
chat.
revealed themselves.
Wow.
Did you just say?
Something the matter?
Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, what's suspicious about that, Doppel? Don't be so weird.
There's only one person in this room dressed like unlike the rest of us.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was
Zangy or
However,
Zanj.
I saw them escaping
Why would Amaterasu Corps?
because they don't want Kanai Ward
Also,
to be
his like lip
investigated,
piercings are pretty
which
cool.
Is why I think our
As far as old man archetypes in anime go, I will say he's one of the cooler ones,
has
Doppel.
only one goal. To disrupt our... Hence why they are pretending to be a master...
So you believe Amaterasu is involved?
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a... Well, that...
All right.
Keep talking about it,
Priceless
but
enough.
what's
Oh,
Amaterasu
she's in heels. Who knew?
You kidding me?
I mean, it's
fine.
very good
Teach you not to
detective
share
solving
information.
equipment, yes. As all true detectives know, you have to solve
Okay.
mysteries inside of high heels.
Okay, we finally get to ask a question, chat. Time to sit up. Time to take this hat off because it's been an error. Woo.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. I think this is just more knowledge gathering, honestly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whichever one your heart desires, Doppel.
Tell
is my
me
choice.
about the Kanai Ward. We need to know more about the train. All right, I'll take it from you, chat. Emeratu
Speaking of,
Express.
This train is called
Indeed.
Yes. The Amaterasu Express is an entirely
Amaterasu.
driverless
Sorry,
train
Amaterasu.
developed by the Amaterasu
It's
Corporation.
Tarasu, not Taratsu.
It's Amaterasu, not Amaterasu.
Wingardium Amaterasu.
For arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai.
They
It features
added
enough
passenger
passenger
cars.
space for all of
Tiramisu
us
Express.
and a lavish dining car.
Wingardium Tiramisu.
A
The
perfect
dining car.
setup to persuade us nothing is by the way.
Indeed.
The windows and doors
Also,
Yeah.
say it's for our
everything
safety.
is
All the
relevant,
sash
but
windows
the
are sealed, so they
there are
can't
two ways to
be
play this game. One is you can play alongside the game. The other is you can let the game or full of the game along, which is more or less me trying to say
Perhaps
they
these
will
measures
reward
were
you
taken
for making
prevent
observations
infiltrators or
of your
stowaways.
environment, of what people say, but also it
Once it's
don't
en route,
feel
Amaterasu
dread that there's
Express
an
becomes a box
open-ended
that's
like
impossible to enter or
mystery
exit.
solving
Feel up to it.
mechanic
Why
at
don't
the
you take
end.
a look, but you can't access the fifth car.
The way the game's creator wanted this to go is they wanted you to finish this game and feel like you just watched an epic season of a TV drama.
We're
Okay,
heading to Kanai
cool.
Ward. What does that have to?
It's fairly complicated.
So to cover the last
Kanai Ward
one,
is
what we know about the
essentially
train
an
is 5
Amaterasu
cars,
autonomous
everything's
zone.
locked, 5th car is locked. Sorry, all the windows are locked, 5th car is locked. And Poochie also confirmed that. So a theme that's already emerged in this game is that every piece of information is being validated by 2 of the detectives before we're supposed to assume that it's true. And so,
Yes, sir.
so that piece of information was validated by the Queen of Blades over here, Melania,
Queen of Blades.
and headphones.
I like the reference.
Previously,
I like the reference.
Kanai Ward was just an.
My
But as
name
it
is
was being
Millennium.
developed
Millennium.
by
Millennium.
Amaterasu Corp, the city
never known
itself
to-
transformed.
Honestly, the voice
Factories,
actress,
research
her delivery
labs,
of those
and
lines
affiliate
is
companies were built.
What was her name again?
In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a
Like
matter
honestly,
of fact,
seeing the
Kanai
roles that the
Ward
different voice
political
actors
power
get
has no
around
influence there.
is pretty cool. And
Isolated.
even her name is cool. Pipa Bennett
Because of
Warner
that,
is the voice
no
actor.
information has. This has been going on for years. But the unified government
You know
had
what? Because I have that technology, I'll also do the second shout out.
Given the situation, the world
Boom.
detected as a result. That's pure speculation, mind you.
Boom.
We won't know
And
the
now
full
we get to
details.
It's Zilch Alexander Foxman. He's the bad person. Look at that face in the bottom left-hand
Wow.
corner. Cram, move
Wow,
your...
you're judging a book by its cover,
Yeah,
Doppel.
move your face, Cram. By the way, you look great with ears, fox ears right
sorry.
now. That's what's happening.
Is this what you wanted over here? To have her over. Oh, wait a second. There we go.
I wanted... No, what are you doing?
Sorry, just wanted to shout out Melania's voice actress.
No, you
but yeah,
slide to the
let me-
right. You tip your head to the right or left so folks can see.
You know what? I've
Zilch.
got another solution. I've got the classic Cram solution to this problem.
Nice. There it is.
I gotta flip myself as well. Hold on a second. Flip vertical. No, dang it.
All right.
And then if you rotate 180 again, there we go.
In short,
Oh, did you see the sick backflip, Chad?
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Cram did a
Oh, yeah.
backflip. Chant for Cram.
products practically every they make
For that
everything from
backflip.
kids' toys to
That
fine
180
makeup.
backflip.
Wow, did they just pick like Sony and like vaguely mask Amaterasu Corporation as Sony?
I actually picked up on Amazon. I feel that was the encompassing nature they were going for.
Manufacturing toys though? I don't know. Thank you,
Hey,
Giggle Cream,
Giggle
for your
Cream.
review on the watch. It is true. I mapped all the chant commands to whoever's playing the game. So,
Wow. These you are literally this is stolen valor, Doppel.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
actually stolen valor.
stolen valor.
Feels like my first time.
I
playing
worked
video
hard
games.
for that pun, and you've taken all of my
It's all right.
sacrifice away
Just
from me,
tell us if you
Doppel.
do remember anything.
He just typed it out. Thank you, I'm
Seems nice and
viewing.
all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Oh wait, no, I would do it already. Dang it. No, there it is.
You got too many things to click, brother.
I do have a lot of things to click. There needs to be a way to like pin to top, I feel like. I'll just keep dragging this to the top.
If you put them in a
Did
collection,
someone just speak?
you can sort, I think.
But then I have to drag them to a new collection.
What's
and,
wrong?
like, it doesn't
How
let you
about
add
you
on
have
that
something
collection,
warm to
which
drink and get
maybe
some
they'll fix
rest?
sometime.
Coffee's fine. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows you take some coffee right before going to bed, Doppel.
They have whiskey
Do you
sitting there
drink
too.
it black? Or do
Dude, the coffee culture of Japan is
Never
next
mind
level.
him.
Like, I know we like our coffee snacks, Chad, but like, Japan's playing a different game, honestly.
Sausage. They're having sausage for dinner on the Tiramisu Express.
Oh.
What was that voice earlier?
But yeah, one of the greatest things that I've learned about coffee is that there's a tree called coffee
Who
jelly.
is this?
And honestly, it looks so good.
I should think
I
about it a bit.
could be convinced to try it, even as a resident coffee
Who
eater.
is the most suspicious person here?
Oh wait, sorry, I'll move that down there. Like,
Is
I mean,
it-
you just look at that and like, that looks
Is
so
it-
delicious, Doppel.
Aphex the Slayer, Zilch the Foxman, Poochie,
Gucci, the android.
Zangi,
Zanj, the chain smoker.
Melamine,
Blade of Mikola.
yeah, Queen of Blades, or me, Yuma. Melamine
Well,
looks
it's you
mad
is literally
sus.
in your name, Doppel, so it has to be you, man.
Yeah, but so does Pookie, her Pookie. We are pretty sus. Yuma sus?
Oh my god. I'll do it for us as well.
All right, hold on.
but yeah.
Before we click suspicious, his power is radar. Her power is hearing. His power is animals.
Yeah,
What was
he's a
his
freaking-
powers again?
He can make his mind pictures, image
Yeah,
pictures.
it was thoughtography.
Yeah,
hers is
photography.
photography.
Yeah, you
Not
gotta capture
photography,
those thoughts,
photography.
and then you put them on your phone.
Hers is seance by cosplay.
Yep. I have a lot of thoughts on my
And
phone,
ours is-
Chad.
Is Yuma. We saw. Did everybody give us their WDO?
thought you're gonna say our W2.
I don't think Zangy gave us
want to talk about himself.
his WDO.
To avoid I don't know anything about
Oh,
his
what is
powers.
up with that
No
texture
matter how much I
error?
think about it.
Is your Switch overheating, Double? Is your Switch okay?
Master detective. I could have some useful power.
Thoughts he said,
I wonder if I can
yes.
somehow
Thank you,
remember what
Vibes.
those powers were.
Remembering now?
His power is to make you pee by looking sharply at you.
There it is again.
I think that was in reference to Aphex Logan.
Get over here. The old man.
Zange?
Oh, it's
So-
Zange, that's how you say it.
Sorry, was there like a thing that happened to my Switch you were worried about?
Yeah, like when the screen panned over to Zange and the landscape was going by, it was just like flickering like solid
Although
yellow.
I am reluctant
I was like,
to
that
do
looked like
so,
a texture error
I
of
shall
some kind.
demonstrate.
I'm gonna have to
my
see the
forte.
bot on that because I ain't seen no problem over here, kid.
Oh,
I
you know,
I
we-
selected Zange.
Otherwise,
Me and the boys, we know how to take care of a few texture problems, if you know what I mean.
Your cell phone?
quiet.
Okay, daddy.
Good. A good. He has to charge for photography. Oh, actually, that seems pretty cool.
Yeah, it's more or less a visualization of Yuma feeling the powers of their forensic aptitudes or whatever they're called.
Yeah, they're fortes.
Forensic fortes, the alliteration. I actually apologize. The localization team, their name is Figs, did a pretty extensive job at trying to localize this. So I actually apologize for that one. My bad. Which one did Optimal select? That was Zange. The
That's
photography
definitely
we
the
just
scene that
witnessed.
took place.
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Also, as memories fade, the rule of thumb is that it lasts, but by copying it to another device before it fades.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography?
It's like, yeah,
appears as though
cool
you
powers,
captured
yeah.
footage from my
What else, old man? We don't got all day.
Be constructive for once.
You think being suspicious?
I just
isn't
hacked all of your devices and possesses all of your news. Pay me $500 or I will leak them.
I do think it's weird he's wearing a camera on his eye.
Right?
And then
Right?
he's like, look at this not camera. Definitely didn't take this recording. And
Definitely
definitely didn't wirelessly transfer it to my iPhone.
Yep,
Man,
a
I
detective's
mean,
job.
Doppel, I feel we're being a little bit too harsh. I mean, after all, Zange is Logan Paul's manager, so he's got to be an upstanding, worthy person, you know?
Okay, we're gonna hit our head against that.
You don't-
But actually, to combat that, Yuma saw him use his power, so like he did
You should
something.
rest.
It wasn't just Wi-Fi.
Passenger rooms from car 3 and beyond are all full. I believe there's an infirmary in there.
Monitor.
Will you be alright on your own? Or do you— Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Sorry.
All right? Jeez.
No,
Fainting? How about you control your body's blood supply better, you silly goose?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Screenshot.
So you don't actually have to talk to anyone, you can just head on over, but if you do want to talk to some people.
And I just
Sorry.
I had this instinct that like maybe there was content over there, but that was the wrong instinct. My instincts are wrong for
it
this
was-
game.
I do apologize, that is incorrect. But I do applaud your curiosity.
Is that what it is?
We're just
We're just gonna go ahead and save.
Oh, good instincts, good instincts. There is no death counter for tonight, which might be a spoiler.
Oh no, that's not true. I added a death when you brought back cargo shorts.
Wow.
Because it killed
Yeah.
me.
I thought you were gonna say because cargo shorts killed themselves.
Wait.
Man, I don't really like that one.
Yeah, because I didn't think of it in advance.
You
It's
got it.
locked.
We're
You gotta
about
find
to-
the key.
Where's the
Find the
key?
key. Oh, it's somewhere in the first car and lost and found, of
See,
course.
see.
Oh no, that was in the train station. I didn't.
Yeah,
read
you're
that one.
about to
It's
witness
fine.
why I have these two counters on screen. It will, let's just say things are about to go to 100, chat.
Good, because we're
That's true.
more than 60 minutes into the game, and it feels like we're definitely like pedaling.
That is definitely the right feeling. That's definitely the right feeling. But yeah, the game is definitely more atmospheric. It's definitely more about experiencing the world in all 3 dimensions. when they went from Danganronpa to Raincoat, they had a lot more freedom as to how they wanted the players to experience the environment. So they're like, you know what?
I'm looking for... What was the thing that she just told me?
Look for the key.
An entire area of the map is shining. That means the destination or objective is nearby. Take a close look. Is shining... Is shining yellow? Oh, it's... Okay, I see what they mean by shining now.
Yep. Not shining finger. Shining
In the
key.
restroom. It could be in the restroom.
Could be.
Guys, chat, you think we're gonna have to dip our hands in the toilet for a key?
Well, I mean, I always go fishing, Doppel. You know me.
Myrtle! Myrtle, is there a key in there?
Myrtle, you better not be whispering again.
Moaning.
Moaning. Oh, dang it.
I love that in your brain it was whispering Myrtle.
It's a very quiet moan. Just like...
The ghost that lives inside us departed. This ain't Saw yet. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You have... You know what, Doppel? Put a pin in that one. You take this one, and you just... Let's just put a pin in that one, Doppel. Let's just put a pin in that one. Violet, sorry.
I'm sorry. The phrase that you were quoting is to put a pin, P-I-N, in something.
Yeah.
But didn't you just take a pen and try to put it in something?
Yeah, but it's the closest thing I have to a pin on me.
I just wanted to make sure the idiom was that we agreed on the idiom. Yeah.
Yes. This is not a case of me misremembering an idiom. This is just my costume is incomplete.
Okay,
I don't
fair
actually
enough.
have a pin in my hair, unfortunately. There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
So you can finally see cute little me.
Chat, Doppel, let me introduce to you. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me introduce you to this game's mascot. These counters are about to go really high now, chat. They're about to go really high.
What's her catchphrase? Not Kia.
No, that's just her laugh. Her catchphrase is different. You'll be able to see it.
I see.
What? Huh?
What is this thing?
A thing when I'm so... Aren't you rude?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely look adorable.
Very Karakian, I agree.
I'm seeing things too. I've completely...
Yeah, Danganronpa has a pretty strong history for having cute, cognitive dissonance mascots.
Exchanged an
Back in the OG, you had the bear whose name was literally Kumo, which is just Japanese for bear.
What pact?
Nice, cute, a little bit devious.
Forgot all about
So
how
that cute little devious creature does some really horrible stuff, as we're also about to see this creature do.
Actually, this character is pretty funny. She's totally teasing him with language that would make whatever age boy he is completely uncomfortable,
Right.
and that's funny.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
After I offered myself to you and you alone.
All right.
Possible.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, sorry. Increment counter.
Forgot
Very important,
that's
chat.
part of the- You don't get a death god for free, you know.
A death god.
Eat?
A death god.
What?
Did you call me Shinigami?
Okay.
There it
Shinigami.
is.
Time for fan service already. Are you a fan of Shinigami? Is there service to be had? What?
It's gonna take a little bit, but there shall be some fan service, Doppel.
No, that's not
prepared.
good. I'm not rooting
So
for fan
ominous,
service.
Creepy.
Don't worry about it. You will be.
Cute for
The
that.
fan service is compulsory.
Innocent.
The fan service is compulsory, and compliance is mandatory, Doppel.
Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh my god. Shinigami's voice actress is probably the same voice or in my head is the same voice actress from Jackbox, the Party Pack Jobs in. That the person playing the water cooler. I'd be very interested to see if they're the same VA.
Interesting. That's possible. That's possible.
Keep calling me master.
Please, call
Shinigami.
Yep. Of course,
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
100% haunting you. I'm
That's a
haunting
very
you
deep
like
pull.
your life
Sorry,
depends
brother.
on
I'm just here with them. I'm haunting you like your life
That's
depends
your
on
wish,
it.
After all.
The-
That's why
my-
we made that contract.
Yeah, Vilas is thinking. I don't even know how to try and fact check that. It would be a little bit of googling. I wonder if they even like put it on their resume when they VA a Jackbox game.
I imagine they would. No reason not to.
I've also spent way too much time learning about the writers and actors strike this week, so that took away from my content consumption. I think I watched probably like 30 minutes of Adam Conover's stuff on the strike.
Nice. There's a lot of good streamers out there who also cover the strike, so it's refreshing to see all these groups coming together.
Offered something in return.
I mean, stick it to the man the old-fashioned way.
Bargain collectively, is that? It's good to see
Also
people
that.
come together collectively to bargain.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's cool.
Offered, you mean?
You offered you tossed away your entire.
Yeah, there are a bunch of Shinigami throughout different sections of anime and Japanese history. Lots of different takes. You've got this nice, cute little creature, but chat, there are a lot more. You've got on your left the more or less classic style of Shinigami. In the middle, you have from Death Note one of the most famous depictions of a Shinigami, Ryu. And then on the right, to represent in Bleach, on a huge rise of fame these days, you have, of course, a pretty boy, weird, quirky Shinigamis. So every franchise has its own take on death gods. They're all different and weird and quirky.
Is this the restaurant? That's right. I felt sick at the dining
Okay,
car.
so just as a recap of all of this, we traded our memories to the god of death, Shinigami, here, to bind her to us, but we don't know why we did it.
Basically. Pretty classic anime plot, actually.
And body. When you feel sick, I get.
Your haunting presence is probably.
Hey, don't blink. Anyway, you better hurry and take a.
That's right. Where are the other?
I do
would
like
that
that little
happen-
gag she does, though.
That happened 2 hours ago. Oh, look,
Yep.
now he's with us.
She isn't that annoying.
So for 2 hours on this train ride, they're just like, what's the weird guy's doing his thing?
It's me.
Indeed.
Oh, mysteriousul.
Oh, sorry. She has two catchphrases. I just remembered now.
Can't be separated from you.
Owning a horse is the same as owning a bike or a car.
All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom.
Making a pact with the Shinigami isn't the same as going into work.
So what
It's
happened
the same as
here?
making a pact with a contractor. Yeah.
Look, there's smoke coming in.
All right, come on, let's go. We're actually like the music's picking up. There's plot here.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of plot later on. Trust me, Bob. There's gonna be a lot of plot.
The fire starts to burn. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, we stream brand new games every week. Think of it as like a live show. And the wheel picks that. And each of these games, each of these shows, we collect the community's review, and you can be a part of the community. And if you want to know how to review, just use the command review.
Give the game a play, watch, or pass.
Foxman's dead.
Yeah. He's about to meet the Twilight End.
Smoke! I gotta help!
Now we get to prove that Malamia's skills. Shinigami is
All right.
the boyfriend.
Anjali Kunapeni?
Sawyer,
Glaive
the
in
glaive in Boyfriend Dungeon. Nice.
And that is a throwback.
Spoiler, I am Tried to get rid of the evidence, but also
And
she
now-
loves death. That's
Yeah,
cool.
this is the Danganronpa flair. They throw horror at you, and they contrast that with the dissonance of the characters' reactions to it.
Why did this happen?
There's
Everything happens for a reason, Yuma. Don't worry about it, bro.
Your fox friend is in a better place now. Naruto heaven.
He said he's just in a farm upstate.
You need to confirm if someone is.
Yeah, Zilch dies, yeah. The first death in Danganronpa is like actually scary.
I appreciate, Valis, that you looked that up. Unless you pulled that out of your memory, in which case more impressive, but still appreciate it. The first death is actually scary. Here, I mean, if we list the facts, that death was scary. If we list the facts that in that death, what we see is a kid just got knifed and then lit on fire. So, you know, It's more,
It's a little bit scary, you know?
it was spookier. Okay, there's more setup.
Why would a detective run from a...
I don't know.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked.
Huh?
Okay, so we've
What's
confirmed
that?
we're a
Well,
detective
explain
from
another
Death
time.
God.
But I'll be your
Yep, yep.
mentor and train you to be a...
Shinigami's
So,
my
get
my
to it.
next PNG avatar
I'm really.
Of course.
for when I have a
The
when I
mystery
have a
is
low
correctly
connectivity
solved
stream.
When a detective is... Time to investigate.
Investigating the corpse, aye, sir.
No movement. No breathing either.
Am you watching the FIFA's Women's World Cup?
I can't feel.
I can't say I am, unfortunately.
This is the only life
Sports
Well,
of the non-electronic variety aren't typically my thing.
Except tennis.
I even watched tennis for like 6 years. It's been a hot minute, chat. It's been a hot minute.
you really didn't even... Don't be so glum.
It's not that.
You think you could have saved a life? If you're so worried, try CPR. Though, what's dead is dead. Never let that get you down.
Yeah, she's just a bundle of joy, ain't she?
What's dead may never die is what she meant to say.
Right. I have.
What is dead may never die.
I smell a case.
Mario, it's a case of icing. Let's go to jail.
Let's check the medical equipment that's over here. Wait, so our boy went to the infirmary and then died?
Seems that way. Seems that way. You'll understand why. Well, understand. You'll have some clues as to why he did in a little bit.
Bro, it's a mystery.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're gonna solve the mystery. Like,
Oh, do
is
we know
that
that?
a spoiler?
Maybe I totally derp out. I just start pecking my controller like we're playing Hatoful Boyfriend again. Oh my god, everyone's dead?
I'm actually impressed all of the glasses stayed on my head.
That was impressive. Malamini is dead. Okay, so everybody whose powers we didn't see is dead right now.
I think so, yeah. Oh, sorry. I gotta come in the counter. Yeah.
Take this anymore.
I mean, she's just like emoji laughing right next to these burned corpses.
Nice. I'm your friend.
There aren't enough characters for this to be sustainable at 4+ chapters. Is this
Don't worry
is this
about
a
it,
dream
Chad.
sequence? That's funny.
I don't get it. Why would it? Wait. Do they?
I should have studied more algebra.
Maybe this floating thing is just.
Shut up, you're trapped! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective! This is
Right.
to you, and you gotta use up.
But
That's why I'll be your teacher and just listen to me and everything.
Oh, thanks,
A-okay.
Sensei, I guess.
First,
I think.
Now stand up.
Interesting.
it's Melanie, all right.
It's Melanie.
Completely burnt. There's no pulse or breath. There's a bottle of liquor nearby.
We didn't start the fire.
I was gonna go with I didn't choose. Oh, sorry, I got increment the counter. I was gonna go with. Sorry. It's not like it's not even like an evil laugh. It's just literally saying yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the superfluous nature of it.
We're
that's
going
just
into
so-
detective mode, like we're playing
This is.
Arkham's.
Ace
Arkham.
Phoenix. Oh, or that too, yeah. The non-anime version.
Wait, no, those are two
Batman Arkham
totally
Asylum.
different games. Arkham Asylum is nothing to do with Ace Attorney.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum is Ace Attorney for non-weebs.
How about a taste, master?
Oh man, imagine if that was actually the case though.
Yeah, that's right.
Bombade.
Oh.
Got it.
Let's
Nailed
go
it.
to the next one.
Yeah. Medium rare, not well done.
Controller
novel.
shake.
Actually, she might be a little bit well done.
Body found. I saw the guy with the phone abilities vent.
Oh wait, did somebody say vent?
Zangi is sus.
What was that? The lights went out.
Almost like there was a power surge. We weren't going into the
Outside. Anyway, shouldn't
Kamari
be
district
crying.
to begin
You
with.
should probably
Right.
This is Among Us. It's a good start.
Did you say Among Us?
I did.
don't know how many more uses we have out of that.
What was it? What's
Hey,
happening?
is anyone there? We need help in the first 2 cars.
Literally, the other 2 detectives say there are only 6 people on this train.
Yep. Yeah, but he's looking for one of the remaining 3 people that's a good person.
I smell a
Oh,
tragedy.
I see.
Woohoo! One mystery.
Well, good luck with that, my dude.
We have to find the others right away.
I'm getting excited here.
We're gonna search room 301. We found something. What a surprise! It's another bird person. That sucks. Yo,
What do you have against
Pookie,
bird people?
Poochie, we liked you.
No way.
We almost touched
Did
your
we now?
hand. That was a moment we had.
It's a hat trick. Or a
We had.
right?
It's a shame.
It's beautiful.
Oh wow, that's a 2 for 1 actually.
If you don't want to end up like this,
Is
you
Mr.
gotta be more
Mysteriful the catchphrase?
It wasn't the one I was thinking of, but she also belts that one out a lot. I forgot.
Which means
Totally
whoever
slipped my
killed these
mind.
guys is still
Is
on the
it?
train, right?
Didn't we call this as the plot of Bullet Train before we started?
Did we?
Such a thing.
Yeah.
You'll find out if you investigate. You better nail it, master.
So if we die,
Usually the door
does
opens.
Shinigami die?
Gotta make sure you don't get cornered.
I think they're powerful enough to not die. I feel like that is
Yeah.
part of their powers.
Huh.
Just going by other.
This might be
anime, I
darker
don't
at
know.
this point than Danganronpa 1.
It's Poochie's
Yeah.
corpse.
I was actually gonna contrast this with some of the more shock value moments in
Set
Danganronpa,
on fire.
mainly as a perspective like this is the flair of the studio. Go for it.
So 2 of the victims. So we saw Poochie's power, so that's out of the sentiment now. 2 of the
Yep.
victims died with blankets. Everybody's been burned.
Indeed. Honestly, they couldn't handle the roast.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You should get on
I'm not actually
Tinder.
sorry.
She looks surprised. Oh, she being Poochie? Is that what you're saying? I can't
Yeah,
zoom
I
in,
mean-
so.
Honestly,
Trolley
she's
bag.
so hot, Tinder would blow up
Is this
with her on
Poochie's
it.
bag?
The fire starts to burn. Are there other massive detectives testing us fake corpses? That might be it, yeah.
Maybe there's a weapon.
I'm sorry, Poochie. There's a change of clothes and travel supplies.
It's a wash then.
Why is this happening?
Oh, it's too bad Milani is dead because that change of clothes, we could have resurrected her and asked questions.
Master, let's move on.
You
if you're
could have, you
done.
could have.
All right, so
Zange and Aphex
Zange
too.
and Aphex are left.
Indeed.
Just to
I
be
guess you
clear-
could say,
I was sus against Zange.
oh, you're sus against the. Oh, this is ageism, Doppel.
Yeah, it's
You
probably.
see an old man and just like, oh, I know you're up to no good. Let's not speak ill of the dead.
That's funny to say to a death god.
Yeah. I didn't know how the Flatbush zombies feel about that one, though. I think they're going to be dropping bars on anyone.
I'm so confused in how you just remembered the Flatbush Zombies existed, remembered they were a rap group, and then made that joke. That
You
was
know-
that. If you wanted to surprise me today, you nailed it. You really did.
First Limp Bizkit, now
okay.
Flatbush Zombies.
Is it
You know.
okay for me to
Sometimes
look
those
inside?
neurons just get unlocked.
You're a detective. Why? Detectives search people's bags and.
That's too much.
I mean, I feel you
Smash
gotta get
pots.
a search warrant first.
Smash pots. That's what I'm here for.
Detective organization.
Cutting grass
Dear
and smashing
Zilch
pots.
Alexander.
Yeah,
hereby
as my
See,
dad always told
if-
me, if you want to be a happy man, you gotta cut some grass and you gotta smash some pots.
See, if we wanted to cut grass and smash pots, it's right there.
To the special autonomous region of Kana.
Wow, you know, that's probably why that's why Link is always such a ladies' man. He's so good at smashing grass and cutting pots.
Go forth.
I think I had that the wrong way around.
This is a letter for Zilch.
We'll fix that one in post. Editor, just flip this
inside
around.
our work documents.
So Zilch was not the traitor.
Probably because they're dead. That seems reasonable. Yeah.
No, we just got it. I mean, there could have been 2 traitors, but we just got confirmation from his
Oh, yeah, the
letter.
Yep.
Zilch, no!
Wait, okay, hold on a second. Stop him. He's got an animal print case.
Yep.
but he supposedly loves animals.
It's
I feel like there's a
It's a
contradiction.
passenger
it's vegan leather print.
The sign said.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're all good. He probably goes down the flower child
It
too.
looks like.
No, there's no one here.
How about you check out that machine over there? It's okay. I won't
Yeah,
break
this
it.
particular sequence takes a little bit of time, unfortunately,
Just gotta hit this
touching
thing
the
and it'll be
dials
good
and
as
buttons. Yeah, in the meantime, I'll talk a little bit more about what we learned from the team over at Kyoto Games. So as I mentioned before, they teamed up with
This is the train
Stunfish?
map.
Stunfish?
After we exit this long
The
tunnel,
actual publisher of this game. I apologize for not remembering your name. But they were the actual people who coded it. And
What's this machine?
it's a little bit weird for a game studio not to have their own in-house developers. Like, I know how I feel about Doppel, but like, when I read that fact, I was just like, whoa, that is a different way to do business.
Yeah. I mean, not if you think about the publishing side of the house, like if the publisher owns the IP being developed, then it's kind of that way. But
Yeah, but like you would expect the development house to
So the
own
control
planning,
system manages the
scoping,
electricity.
writing of the game, but this is basically like one company
Looks like an
did the
explanation.
writing and then the
Control
other
system will
company
supply
did the coding.
electricity is programmed and drive, but all train cars on the train. Because of that, it can.
I guess everything here. So, if you destroy the main.
Right now, the
But you know
control
what?
system
Actually, I'm
is
gonna play
functional.
with chat a
Monitor
little
displays
bit.
of operation.
Yeah. Master,
As mentioned before, the spiritual successor of this game is Danganronpa. And would you
what's wrong?
happen to have a guess as to what console
Well, it's better that
Danganronpa
it's
first
running.
appeared on?
All the electricity is man. Anyway, Master.
I'll make it multiple choice.
Because you're.
wait, hold on. If the backup control system is operating, that means the main control system is down. That's how backups work.
I think. Probably. That makes... Those were words in the correct order, Doppel.
Yeah.
I agree with you
And
because
now I'll
of
report this to.
I like
We're
this
in a
little bit
tunnel.
in this
It
direction.
doesn't connect during an emergency.
If this system.
All right,
was
polls
completely
started, chat.
I'll report.
Maybe. Everyone.
All right, Doppel, what was Danganronpa's first console? Was it PSP, PS Vita, Nintendo 3DS, PlayStation 3, or the Wii?
3DS. That's my answer.
3DS. Final
This
answer.
looks like some sort of control device. It might be dangerous, so don't touch it. Don't press the wrong button. Derail the trade. Actually, excuse me,
There
Shinigami.
weren't any survivors in this train car.
Yeah.
Hey, dear brother, what does this button do? Nothing.
Nothing?
You only see air. Don't be silly. I love you very much. Do do.
Do not enter my laboratory.
Anyone there?
Shows that were
Watch
past the
out.
prime or too early.
You're phasing in and out of walls. You can tell me if there's danger.
You literally have cheat codes. You have God mode
person gets their own
enabled.
room.
Literally.
There's nothing in here except all these things I can investigate.
Yeah. There's a lot of prompt pressing in this game. Do you like your prompts? Do you like pressing your prompts?
Pro wrestling magazine joke.
But does he have the raincoat enabled? That's a good question. I agree with. Nothing
What
tells
are
me.
the hot angles these days? Please turn to the jacket.
I would also like to know what the hot angles are of a video game. That'd be cool.
Did you check the pockets? Did you? Did you?
Check out my pockets. You want some candy? I got some candy in my pockets.
That's weird. Happy tissues? Sad tissues. Yep, there's the joke.
Yep.
Can't be.
As a master detective myself, I gotta say, I have no idea what that joke could mean.
Oh no! It's not Zangy! It's Apex!
Rip. Exclamation mark ad dead.
I think maybe everybody died.
More tables in
Add death for each of the
Do you
master
think this is
detectives.
funny because you're a death god?
It looks pretty funny to her, honestly.
No. I think it's awesome! My heart's fluttering with joy! Each step
Yeah.
the mystery even deeper.
Yep. So yeah, cute characters, cognitive dissonance. This franchise loves it.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Although if we do get to it,
Zonge.
if we do get to it, she will be a little bit less cute, but way more anime double.
I can't find any particular.
And we have a tie in the polls between the PSP and the PS Vita. Well, chat, hold on to your horses. But the first console that Danganronpa released on was the PSP.
Just a video of me.
The game has had an affinity for handheld consoles for all these years, and with the Switch being out, it was like a natural fit to have the newest title on it.
CJ threw his hat at PS Vita.
Ooh.
What do you win? That's a great question. I think it's a chant.
Yeah, chant G. You know what? Just because. Just because.
Or dead. Who could have done it?
Just 6 people on the train. Zilch, Melanie.
Yes.
You long enough. I knew you still need work, Master.
So
That's inconvenience.
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of
No, he's a master detective.
You sensed it?
But if he betrayed the WDO and became, it's reasonable to conclude he.
Anyway, time to. You were totally about to say that, right, Master?
Not at all. If
I'm actually surprised you haven't done
Alright.
that. You look like you'd be the first.
I won't deny it.
You look like you'd be the first to
I
die.
was supposed to be in the.
Wow, nobody's ever said anything so nice about me before.
Didn't find me.
I think this is what I want to do. Yeah, we'll do
I
that.
told you that while you were passed out, no one came to the.
There you go, Giggle Cream. That's what you win.
The door did open, I think.
Aw, nice. Look at that.
By the time I noticed, the door closed again. Now that I think about it, could it have...
So he.
I do love the little item gags
Just a
Shinigami
fact.
does.
Huh.
It is a pretty anime thing to do, though.
I know.
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to find him.
Find him in.
Catch him, of course.
Dude, that's some intense punch form, honestly. Like, I hope her elbows are okay.
It's fine.
She doesn't have
There's no time to
elbows.
waste.
She has bends.
You know, at the risk of starting a sandwich war chat, do ghosts have joints?
No, they don't have bones. Bones are a prerequisite for joints.
But like, ghosts are representations of their corporeal form.
Corporeal.
So, corporeal form, my bad. So like, it would extend to say they have spiritual joints, at least, like ghost joints, right? Like, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I feel like there's only one way to solve this question.
So I didn't open the notebook. Got it.
This looks like Sange's bag.
There's nothing in it that matters. Okay. I am not. I'm a fan of spiritual joints. Hashtag.
Hashtag 420. Nice.
Broccoli, baby.
Yo, check.
Broccoli? Oh, he's my favorite Naruto character.
That's right.
This is.
Well,
Oh my God.
There it is.
You shouldn't apply makeup after fresh burns.
It's a woman's trap.
Yep.
Melanie.
Honestly, that was a pretty good one.
hey,
right.
did you check to see if someone's hiding
That was a
nearby?
fiery joke. Am
Did
I
you
right,
check-
Doppel?
Just
Sure. And what if he's hiding in the bag?
Even a child couldn't hide him.
You don't.
That's not what you
know
meant.
that. You're up against. What if there's a master detective who has the appearance
Oh,
of
okay,
a
maybe that is
child?
what you meant.
Of course, there.
You sure about that? I think there's totally a detective.
ah ha ha ha! She's talking about you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. Murderous. Murderous. All right, we're leaving this room. Just around the corner here should be the guy who's killing everybody. Do ghosts have
Pretty
joints?
much.
No. You're taking a poll for a fact. Cram, why?
I mean, Why
Okay.
wouldn't I though? Like that's how we decide what's true in America, right, Doppel? We
No.
do it with good old-fashioned
No.
democracy.
Nope.
50% or more on national elections means what's true, Doppel.
It got
Or
brighter. I
apparently
guess we
not.
made it through the
Means we're
tunnel.
almost there. At this rate,
And
you'll...
then your murderer's gonna escape, and then you're gonna have a big bad to fight for
More
the rest of
shaking?
the film.
What is it?
Master,
Right?
hurry.
The next train car is the 5th one. Oh, but
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 we
you can't
Are there
access
only
the
fifth
five?
car.
The
is
one at
locked.
the end.
Yeah, I
the
remember.
door was supposed to be.
Man, that flashback was so final. Like, there's no way that door is open.
Hey,
Like,
it opened.
oh, what? How? Oh my God!
What a surprise!
I am shocked.
Correct. What happened here?
Yeah, I would say somebody took some ash, threw it all over the walls, and called it a day.
And the fire starts to burn. Oh my God.
Hey, it's a full house, Doppel.
Wait.
Yeah.
There can't be a
Or,
fifth
I
corpse,
guess,
I am shook.
a firehouse.
because that
I'm shook.
everyone except me.
So, do you think this was a multiple homicides, single suicide situation, or do you just think it was a multiple homie?
Because I don't actually know the answer. If you're looking at the corpse, if you're looking at the same corpse I'm looking at, that looks like a pretty indistinct corpse. Like,
Yeah.
Aphex is the last dude we're missing. I mean,
This isn't a fake.
I don't know if that's all we would have of him
Without
left.
a single doubt. I'm positive about that. I expect...
I'll check for signs of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not
Told
wearing
you.
his classical face thing. Told you must sus.
Yeah,
They did all that character development to kill them off 10 seconds later. Yeah, we had to feel.
Looks familiar.
We had to almost touch Poochie's hand.
There it is. There it is.
Wait. It's the
We almost
same
had to
one
touch
Aphex was
hands.
wearing.
Oh man, so cringe. Imagine touching hands.
Just the
Oh.
guy with the short...
His face is
I
burned
didn't want to
beyond
think about it.
recognition.
You might find it unbelievable, but it seems like it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so we're
Wait.
led to believe.
There's an injured.
Oh, he got stabbed in the knife chest too.
Is it a stick?
The knife chest.
Looks like
Man, Doppel, you've just been on a killing spree this entire time.
Killing
Hesitated by the
spree.
Stabbing.
Kilimanjaro.
How about you bring up that other hand? How do we know your Noppel, you and Knife Noppel aren't? Yeah, I don't buy it. I still don't buy it.
You've gone full
I
throttle.
bet you there's a knife underneath that table.
Good job to me for being your mentor.
It's charcoal.
Why 8?
Maybe it's charcoal. Maybe it's
This corpse is real
Maybelline.
Okay, so we think that's Aphex.
We think it's Aphex. I don't think it's Aphex. I don't actually know, but I don't think it's Aphex.
Wait. This person was ignited here.
This is.
But
I
like,
don't
wouldn't
think
there
it
be
is.
like suit marks like across the floor if like they were burning and walking?
Yuma doesn't do the killing. That's Mark Spector's job.
Oh, I don't get the reference. Gotta look it up.
I love it.
Release the body, Mark. You let the idiot take the body.
Werewolf. Oh, it's a Marvel thing. Moon Knight. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, I stopped at Punisher. I think that's the most recent Marvel separate IP I watched.
This one
And I
is
didn't
not
even
separate.
it.
This one's not separate. It's in the MCU.
Oh, today I learned. That's probably the extent that I will learn, unfortunately. There are too many movies, man.
I could
There are
talk.
too many
I could
movies.
talk about it, but it's for another time.
We can't spoil Marvel in here, chat.
No,
That'll
no.
be against
I just mean
us.
we should move on with the game and get through as much as we can in the next 20.
We will get to a pretty good spot, I think. We won't get to like the climatic moment
What's
of the
this?
chapter,
What is it?
but we'll get to a good
Find
spot.
something?
The interior lock is open right
It'll
now.
be a good demo, is how I feel
Appears
about
to be
it.
blood on it.
There's blood on the door.
Let me try to slide it.
I think this one is a little bit interesting, actually.
That's
Like, there are a lot of different possibilities about why there's blood on
got
that
on there
side.
while the door was locked.
Like,
Yeah.
did the killer lock the door? And, like, after they did the deed, like, did they open it with their bloodied hand? Was it the victim unlocking the door? Like,
evidence
it could be a lot of
something
things,
for
Doppel.
sure. No one
Yeah.
keeping it in mind.
Everybody else died where they were. So this person died in motion. That's what we can conclude. I would guess
Techni-motion, now with 500 degrees Kelvin of pure fun.
So that person, like, could have stabbed in here, been like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. Comes this way. This person is that, right? The stab wound without a knife, which is interesting. Okay, so let's ask ourselves a question: is there more than one knife?
More than one knife. We know that Zilch had his knife still on his person.
Right.
His person. My bad.
If you were a murderer, you're not just going to be carrying around multiple knives, right? Like that's.
You don't know me.
I don't think that's.
Wait.
I don't think that's reasonable. So
yeah,
so this person was killed first. So whoever somebody came from the locked 5th car and murdered everybody along the way.
If that were the case, then wouldn't they have heard like the struggle or like what was clearly a pretty traumatic death here?
I don't know. Everybody was sleeping, actually, so no. Except for Milani.
Blade of Michael.
It's no use. There's a driver's seat.
Maybe.
Hey, Master, maybe someone...
I don't think so. The door looks too sturdy. Aphex and Poochie...
I mean, look at his real little boy detective feet or calves. You can't kick down that door.
Why are there 2 control...
They probably have control rooms so it can go... This is the...
I wonder if there's like a TV tropes page on Boy Detective because of how pronounced this trope
Now that
is.
you mention it, there is a...
It won't open, but this is...
It's so weird. Western Boy Detectives wear pants. Eastern Boy Detectives wear shorts.
So far, so good. Giggle Cream, are you saying about the game or something else? Maybe I missed it while I was playing.
I think about our theorizing on the investigation.
There's no one inside.
But I also let him in. Oh, the game. He didn't mean us. We're actually just scrubs. Stop.
Yeah, we're
actually just trash.
We're scrubs. We're trash tier detectives. All right, so Nate for Boats giving this a watch. Well, thank you for your review, Nate for Boats, and anybody else out there. Now's a good time to squeeze in those reviews.
places to check out, you know.
Indeed. If you've been enjoying that game, let us know with a watch or a play. If this isn't your cup of tea, or I guess a cup of coffee, in this case, you can give that one a pass.
Things to check out.
Yeah, looks like that's the last one.
Weird.
Maybe there was something flammable. See? Look there! There are traces of...
Is that some sort of plate displaying the But
yes.
Why is this the only one completely burnt?
I agree, it doesn't seem particularly flammable. All right.
Yeah. Let's see if we can open the door again. We're already on this side of the train, so might as well double check if you missed anything.
Yeah, I mean, it is... That one's missing too. Actually, that one's broken and smashed. So this plane car, this one has no numbers on it, which is weird.
Yeah.
So we had 2 separate people confirm there were only 6 on the car. We found 5 bodies, so that is everybody. With those 2 pieces of information, we can conclude.
Oh my God, we're the killer doppel.
I think well, okay. Shimigami said that we were passed out for 2 hours and we didn't move. We
passed out. We had a really bad case of sleepwalking. We stabbed 2 people, burned 3 other people, lit the other 2 corpses on fire. Doppel, we are a danger to society. We have to turn ourselves in.
All right, we got the last clue. We're here.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu. We are approaching Kana.
Master, we're almost at the station!
Catch who? Everyone
Are you sure it's everyone? Calm down.
Zilch in car 1.
1.
Melanie in car 2. Poochie
2.
in car 3.
3.
Zonga in car 4.
4.
Aphex in car 5.
5. And
What
that's
if it's
all
a
you
ghost?
count arson with the count.
There was no heartbeats, and they detected heartbeats in life. It's a ghost. We're chasing a ghost, Crab.
Oh, this actually gives chasing ghosts a whole new meaning, Doppel.
What's that?
We're boxing some ghosts right now, Doppel. We're boxing some ghosts.
We're ghost boxers. Ghost boxers.
There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe
We are approaching Kanai Ward.
All right, so we're the culprit.
Yeah, I mean, mystery solved. Good chap, Sherlock. I knew we could always count on you.
All my friends are dead.
Worst tiramisu of his life. I guess you could call it a terror mistake.
Yayo. That joke Terama suits you.
I picked up the wrong glass. I thought I picked up the middle glass, but I only picked up the one up here.
I don't know. Huh? What?
This looks bad! Step out of it! Run!
Run? But
You know you get to play the game because
go.
you're in a pre-rendered cutscene.
Nice. Nice, let's go. We're running.
Master, those guys from before are still on the...
why is this happening to me?
It's because you sold your soul to Shimagami, bro.
Yeah, I have a few theories, Doppel. You're on a train with 6 people when there are only supposed to be 5 people. All the 5 people are dead, but you're the only one who's left alive and you're running away from the police. Is that about something up, Doppel?
Judgments.
Yeah. Again with the bullet train reference. Might find yourself in a pinch over the course of the detective work. Do the on-screen things.
Doesn't make
The
mistakes.
evil Popo. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right?
You're right.
All right, quick time events. Press the Y button. Y button
Aw.
pressed.
There are those God of War instincts I've known you for.
Who are these people?
I like how God of War made QTEs a thing, and then God of War 2018 was like,
Totally gonna pin it on you.
we're good.
Unlearn
We're
it.
good fan.
But
No buts.
Another quick time event. No, not yet, but soon.
I like where your instincts are at.
Oh, it's the guys from Squid Games. That was the wrong button because I'm used to playing on Xbox.
Wow,
Oh,
is
add
that
death.
actually an ad death? Oh my god, that's an ad death chat. I wasn't expecting that, actually. Holy cow. Right, I knew it.
Oh, we got
you
him.
got
We
it this
iced
time,
him.
though.
We iced him. That's 2 deaths.
Wait, 2 deaths? Well, it's like only one death, yours.
No, I died both times, but the first time is when you wanted to bring cargo shorts back. Oh no! A quick time event!
You know, I will go up to the G7 and I will propose a resolution that all nations recognize the cultural, environmental, and technological impact of climate
Amaterasu
plants.
Corporation is the one responsible for this. They already had people waiting for us with no communications to come and grab us. Thank you, PJ, to come and grab us.
Basically, Amazon was like, you didn't complete your route. There's still bodies on this train. And they're just like, yeah, we're going to have to take you in for questioning.
Yeah.
Amazon. We work our drivers until they burn to death, or your satisfaction guaranteed.
Bum bum.
Tonight's sponsor, Amazon.
I was just gonna say we're on Twitch too. That's great.
Amazon, are you tired of having your workers having human rights and dignity? Well, look no further than to make your purchase with Amazon.
You're a
And there's a big moment here.
the WDO.
There is. Some plot is about to happen, Doppel. Are you excited for the plot?
I'm with the Amaterasu Corporation's peacekeepers.
Swank Katsanel.
It's a pretty badass name, honestly.
My
Or
man
Bala name.
has grills that say money on them.
Toddler Time Frolics from the Amaterasu Gestapo.
Yeah.
Those are words I did not imagine seeing in the same sentence. I'm being.
Yeah.
Amaterasu.
He's got a
Please
yen
appendages.
tattoo on the back of his head.
Yeah, something tells me his motivations are entirely pure and holy. Definitely nothing secular, as implied by that $sign cigarette smoke. That turns into a yen sign when he rotates his head.
He's got a barcode on his right-hand side.
Oh my god. Honestly, the lung control on Swanktacular over here is impressive,
Defenders
Doppel.
of law and executioners in Con. They will be eliminated.
Oh, that doesn't sound great. Oh, his girl says money.
Isn't
Okay.
Kanai Ward under meaning? These people
Yeah, that's an accurate reaction, Violet.
All right. You're the only one who. It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think it?
I'm sorry!
Tell me how you
Yeah, you know, if you're ever confronted by the police, just politely bow, say I'm sorry, and walk away. Works every time, Doc.
Falling into a bloodbath.
It's not what it looks like! There's a perfect.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
It looks like
that
it.
was direct. Master, try your best to beat him.
Hell yeah! In my 89 pounds, I'm sure I can take on what looks like a 300-pound gentleman and probably a few better in shape goons by his side.
Oh, all these people have just started dying?
What the?
Oh, well, only 3 goons now. Our odds are better, Doppel. Let's fight. Now's our chance.
Well, coffee and wine in the dining when we checked the second car earlier. I had a subordinate drinking. You can see what happened.
Oh, aren't you such a magnanimous boss? It's like, you thirsty
Looks like some
underling,
sort of
here, have some potentially compromised liquids.
Oh, okay. So the coffee is what made us feel bad.
Drug?
Which means you drugged the other detective.
Wow. He may just be a lowly grunt, but he knows his stuff.
Oh, I actually didn't think I made this connection, but the reason why we were probably not dead is because they were going to look for us in the infirmary, but we passed out inside of the bathroom. So they didn't actually know where we were.
Yeah, and Zilch probably came to look for us in the infirmary when he died.
How
Yeah.
cruel of you to kill.
Oh, that's why he was in the infirmary instead.
Yeah, but the knife,
Okay.
getting back to the knife thing, Zilch had the knife in him. Zilch was the closest person to us. I think what happened, maybe Zilch just went through and murked everybody and then saw us and was like, all right, you have to be the one that lives for some plot point. And then axed himself in the infirmary.
What's your
That's like the most FF10 thing I've heard. It's like Aaron holding Titus up to sin as I get swallowed in Xanakin. It's like, this
I'm
is your
not
story.
the culprit.
And then like my face like warps into like the
the
distance.
culprit.
Yeah.
No!
All right, this has been going on for a couple minutes
Not
now.
the perpetrator.
Yeah, if you want to press A lot, you are more than welcome to.
There were without a doubt.
Trust me, the highlights of the evening will be obvious.
I know you're the culprit.
And I'm sure it's what IMB Wood and PJ have been looking
Well,
forward to.
And
And Myers as
Melanie was the only person who didn't get lit on fire with in bed.
Where was she again?
She was in.
Oh, yeah, she was on the ground inside of the.
Yeah, and she didn't have a
car.
stab wound either. So actually, maybe she was the last person to die.
That's a thought.
Come on.
Maybe it's better.
Man, these tactics are just like the Japanese police.
Why
Like,
can
you're obviously guilty. Confess now.
Pastor
Huh?
I'll boom kill you.
There you go.
Ah, there it is.
Is this
I'm
guy
pretty sure she
supposed
said
to
it
be
a lot more.
working? Because he's drinking and smoking on the
I hear
job.
your thoughts,
Yeah.
too. I told you we share the
That's
same
par for the course. I mean, when you're wearing a gold jacket with a yen symbol embroidered into it, something tells me you've got
Oh
the
my god,
priorities
I am
right.
pressing A, but
Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho! Bring
So
it
one
down,
thing
man.
that I will point out, as we all just saw, is in localization, they went for delivery and character personality over
Show
lip
you what I'm
syncing.
made of right now.
yeah.
Usually you have to make this trade-off, and it's a lot easier in anime where lips are less animated. But they really prioritized having a normal speaking cadence. And here we go.
What the hell is this?
It's
Why are we
Shinigami Pretty
getting a-
Princess makeup.
Why are we getting a Magic Girl sequence here?
Sorry. Princess power!
Oh my god. It's Bowsette.
Bowser's the way to put it.
Yeah, chat's on fire for it, but well, that's one way
So
to secure a
shameless,
play
Google
review.
Cream. So shameless, Google Cream.
All right. Just
Yeah, there's one more sequence after this, and I think when you get control of your character next time, that's probably a good stopping point.
Okay.
IMB Wood is like, yeah, I know IMB Wood. I know IMB Wood.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. Okay, chat.
Yep.
Mystery Labyrinth, time is frozen out here. It's time for us to go and solve the mystery in Magic Girl Land.
You are more correct than you think, Doppel. Honestly.
No, I'm exactly as correct as I think.
Yeah, chance for Doppel with that one, or like...
Tell because I'm not puppy anymore.
Do you have any predictions for lucky numbers tonight, Doppel? Like, you might as well.
Yeah.
So I had to change forms.
I mean, obviously, Doppel, like, I can just conjure a portal into a mystery dimension without transforming into a beautiful female protagonist.
Oh my god.
What's going
The
on?
language.
It's like time stopped.
Language.
Welcome to the world of anime games. Not all of them are like this, but a lot of them are like this.
Mystery Labyrinth?
Had to change forms.
Yep.
Wait,
I don't know how many other form changes she has, but something tells me it's more than one.
Save the deeds for later, kid!
And Vilos, really did you though? Yeah, honestly, Shinigami seems a little sus to me right now.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Yeah, I don't think that we knew what we were getting ourselves into when we sold our soul for something.
Yeah.
It's a mystery
she'll
labyrinth.
elaborate on it a little bit more.
Save current progress. Sure. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I want to show off the Mystery Labyrinth just a little bit because that's really like the full tour of the game.
Yeah, it seems like it's a core gameplay loop. We can run a little over. Chad, the wheel tonight is loaded with new games. You're gonna be so excited.
A lot of new games.
July is a huge game month this year. Yeah.
Where did my other glass go? I can't see without my glasses. Did I put it back on my head? I can't see without all my glasses, Chad. Oh, it is on my head. Okay, now I can see.
I don't like the chain around my neck. The level of discomfort is rising.
What? You don't like being chained up by a beautiful, seductive woman?
No.
Why not? No.
Not my thing.
A little delayed reaction there, Yuma.
Yeah, right.
where am I?
You're
in the
mystery labyrinth.
You know what? 10 out of 10. Perfect anime form, perfect cackle at the end there. Impressive. You have a bright future in English anime dubbing.
Thanks.
You?
Which means I should be striking right now.
Is this why
I don't think animes under or English dubbing animes under
Voice acting is still in there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Not for games though. Whoa. Yeah, not for games.
It's got that kind of vibe, right?
I think. Games don't have unions usually, but if you work through the guild, you still on strike.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't sound
Well, I think, I mean, games not having unions, I mean, what's new?
Actually, that was one of the things that was covered by Adam Conover, is he's like, video games need to unionize to protect their, their people. And he's like, kind of one of the last entertainment vectors not unionized. I made this pact and I didn't even know you were hot.
I'm such a good guy. I would never take advantage of this soul pact I have with you. Come on, Chad. Be better, Chad. Be better.
I have the power to interact.
But it's also such a trope that the main protagonist is like
Master, we're
fawned over by a beautiful woman, but it's like too shy and too nice and can't take advantage of the situation.
Naturally, so will the true identity of the
We'll discover the killer's identity.
Okay, so
solve it in reality,
right now,
solving it in this alternate universe. But whether or not you
yeah, this universe is a little bit Persona-esque. One of the things that really reminded me about Persona is also the art style. Like, I don't know if it's Atlas or the voice, or sorry, the character designer themselves, but like, there's some pretty heavy Persona vibes here.
Seriously?
I think I have a picture.
Mystery
Oh no, I have an avatar of the creator.
So if there's the
oh my god.
Yup.
What?
Sheesh. This is what.
Sheesh, Doppel.
Not like if you have any more questions.
Wow.
All your worries disappear.
I mean, these are like baby steps, Doppel. It only gets worse.
I'll tell you in
It does?
Come on.
Well, good news, we're not streaming the rest of it.
If I recall correctly, the name of the illustrator is Simadoriru. This is his Twitter avatar as well.
Solution keys are materialized for you.
Let's go PJ
I
now.
had to rush for starters.
Oh my god.
Recall
The Amaterasu.
Sorry, that giggle is pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good giggle. I would agree. A good giggles. Good giggles, chat.
It's an automated, unmanned.
Yeah, Atlas, Persona, like there's just a unique art
There are
style
no stops before our
with the
monitor in the
franchise.
back of.
What the f?
Here's your solution key.
Yeah! How else will your cute kawaii waifu deliver you the plot MacGuffin?
I don't care what she looks like. That was funny. Rainbow vomit to solving the problem.
Oh my god, I am B-Wood. Oh my god. Where's my loot spray when I need it? I actually need to make.
Event 44 isn't in chat, but Automod didn't catch IMB Wood.
So that's how we're
I mean, who needs Event 44 when we've got our chat today? Jeez.
All right.
Although we do miss you, Event 44.
That was a ton of explanation.
The incident occurred including myself.
I would say probably about 200 pounds, but you know, pretty close, pretty close. All right, just so I can loot spray, yeah.
Okay.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch.
Wait, do I
the
not
first
have it?
car's infirmary.
No, we don't think
I
it was
noticed
Zilch.
smoke pouring through the crack of the door. I saw a knife.
That's not true. We don't. Zilch didn't die first. He's just the
infirmary was
first
on
one we
fire,
saw.
So
Yeah.
I hurried to
Very
open
important
the door.
distinction. You're right, Doppel.
And he was the only one there was still smoke. So Zilch died last.
You're right. It was literally just catching.
This was a locked room mystery.
Wait.
Not really.
We don't know if it's just catching
There's a
fire,
chance the
but the
killer
fire
had a
hadn't
duplicate
burned out
key.
yet.
It hadn't.
Anyway, I broke the door's window, and by then, Zilch's.
That was a pretty fast acting fire.
I wanted to alert the others,
Man.
so I moved to the second car.
Yeah,
I
that was
think
a
I would
cutscene.
have more fun in this game if we didn't go through this without like
But
a
I
memory
found
lane
Melanie's
button.
corpse there.
I think like in a non-demo version, you would probably just be skipping these cutscenes. Or these segments, rather.
That reminds me.
How?
Oh.
Something was off.
I mean, I'm pressing A every time I can.
Tunnel. It's like
And there was a blackout right after.
yeah. What was up with that blackout?
You know what you gotta do? You gotta program a Raspberry Pi, put a motor actuator over the A button, and then watch the text dialogue so that it presses A right at the optimal
I wonder
time.
if that's a
And that's how you can enjoy this game, chat. Just become a mechatronics engineer. Easy, chat.
and the
Easy.
next corpse. What?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another.
With a name like Poochie, it just reminds me of like a JoJo Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind character.
You mean the backup control system? The control system automatically manages the. When the main control system fails.
You may have amnesia, but
I did notice that the backup.
Yeah, the backup. I said this on stream. I don't need the recap. Damn
Can
it.
we do the callback? Can we do the callback, editor? Okay, yep, I guess he did say it on stream.
train never stopped, so it doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Next, we found
Tabuchi.
Geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? Was there anything strange about that?
He didn't have any external wounds.
I don't know how you want me to say that, PJ. Like, I feel like
Anyway,
did you want me to do like a JoJo announcer accent? Like, I don't even know if I can do that. I'm sorry, PJ. I didn't capture the essence
So,
of what you typed.
Poochie and Zangi were both just burned. They didn't have a stabbing.
No, it didn't look like. Well, aside from Aphex, it didn't look like they
The body we
struggled.
found
It
in
seems
the
like they
fifth car was
just
completely
collapsed,
charred.
kind of.
But the necklace around the corpse's neck. We also discovered a stab wound to the chin. Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to.
Maybe the room ended up like that because.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's.
One of the things about Danganronpa and the artist in general is just how crazy the eyes get.
So I guess that does it for our review of the case.
I'm
Probably.
thinking Melamine was with Aphex up in the 4th car. They got into an altercation. She stabbed him, unlocked it, lights the car on fire, goes back down, ignites Poochie. No.
All right.
No. She lets the fire burn in the 4th car. She goes all the way back to the 1st car and
the first car
stabs,
would be the car we were in.
Yeah, and stabs Zilch. Then she lights Zangi and Poochie on fire and then drinks herself on and lights herself on fire and
wait, there
in the
was
cafe
else.
car.
That's a pretty complicated murder-suicide going on in your
But
life.
that part...
So he doesn't think they all burned to death.
No, he
also
thinks that he
mentions
burned.
there was
That
a
we burned them.
knockout drug mixed...
Hey, these are a lot of keys, Doppel. I don't know if we have a big enough keychain for this.
What a big
Graceful.
punch. This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But
I love that she just bounces back right afterwards.
Master, you worry too much. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Oh, yeah, I needed to add that part too.
Required solution keys to be viewed in the notebook menu. Checking one out. There's bound to be some useful information.
Shinigami.
Chad, every time you threw up while taking an exam, just remember it's because you were actually coming up with the solution keys in your head.
Acquire them by spending skills points, which you get from your detective rank increase.
Yeah, we're not going to do any of that though.
Hey, Master.
Thanks.
Do you need a power up?
They're pretty
Skills
useful,
that you
but
best.
not at the moment. I think the last thing we want to do is enter the mystery.
Yeah, we want to get into the labyrinth.
Well, things
And then wheel it up.
really turn...
Yes, sir. Well, actually, you didn't even have a choice
Card
in
game
terms of
side
entering
quest. It's FF8. We're gonna be here for a while, folks.
Yeah, the animation of this sequence is pretty cool. I want to give them that piece of demo.
I want to know what the core gameplay loop is, because that's what they're showing us.
So,
It is.
this... Hey,
If you do want to beat up if you do want to engage in the core gameplay loop,
Mysteries right now.
that's probably another 15 minutes. I'm not sure if we have time for that.
you're... What?
Wait, what was that?
If you do want to do the final set piece of this section, that's another 15 minutes.
Nah, I want
yeah.
to spend the wheel before that. Maybe if we have some energy after the wheel, but we want to get to the wheel.
Yeah.
You can move on to play scenes out, so keep following the path until it does.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, it's a game now.
Indeed.
It's not like an overly complicated system, but I'm a character and I'm running around and I'm doing it. Is Doppel gonna pay for Jean Grey or Echo? PJ, I wanted to wait until we were on stream so you could see it in my face. I'm on a snap break, man.
We're on screen. Oh man.
I'm taking a break this season. There's too many.
Something you can make lightly.
There's too many changes to the game, the meta, the pricing, and I'm like, I don't want to spend all my time on here and have it get wasted.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Not snap. Okay,
Yeah.
so looking at
That's
solutions
about-
keys, this is just a list of
Definitely want to remember this.
of stuff that we got. Okay, very good. That's the thing I wanted earlier. I'm glad it's here.
Hey, that animation's all about what I wanted to show you. Now it's as good a time as any to bow out over to the wheel.
Wait, hold on. Where is the interaction thing? There's got to be.
That'll lead us into the extra 15 minutes. Or
Well,
this
let's
Switch has.
Let's just
That's
start it.
All right.
Because we still don't even know what the game is, right?
This is like you've played like 3/4 of the game in the tutorial section where it's a little bit easier, a little bit more on rails, and then this would be like the last 1/4 of the gameplay loop.
Oh, okay. What is this though? Is it just?
They're not exactly monsters. You have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is...
Yeah, this is more lore exposition, lore position.
Oh man,
I don't know
okay.
if that's a word.
No,
The truth.
no, we're good.
Mysteries are...
But at the end of like running through these hallways, there is eventually a bit.
I see. Shinigami's been talking. Oh, you can just replay everything?
Apparently so.
That's a cue.
Yeah, shout out to the voice actresses.
on, would I lie to you?
Wow, do not save that to your phone, chat. You are better than that, chat. You are not that thirsty. I believe in you. Stay strong, chat. Stay strong.
Abilities.
Pay attention! You better not pay math. Set whichever skills suit you best.
I almost gave it a play. Jeez.
All right, cool. Oh, I can save. That's actually what I wanted to know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You can save your plot progress.
Mystery Labyrinth with Bowsette.
It's a mystery whether or not
Title
you'll be
screen.
able to solve this. All right. Doppel. You played a lot of game, haven't you? Oh yeah, credits. I don't know if they have credits, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
Question marks? I guess that doesn't do anything.
All right.
After
nothing.
conditions are met. Nope. All right. The folks over at 2Kyo Games have created this mystery detective Meitante, as it is in Japanese game. Will you pursue this mystery further and play the game? Will you become a voyeur, just like the Shinigami, and watch somebody else play it? Or, much like our former master detectives, will you pass into the afterlife and never touch this game again?
That was your best play, watch, pass tie into the game lore.
Thank you.
I'm glad you asked. I'm torn. I wanted more out of this. There was still more gameplay here than there was in Yakuza Like a Dragon's first 2 hours.
That is high praise already.
I know.
That's an automatic play, I feel like.
Okay. I like mystery games. I really do. So I'm kind of a sucker for the mental puzzle that they put out. And I don't know if I told chat this, but I beat the Case of the Golden Idol with a friend, and that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of great deduction in there. One thing that I'm not convinced of yet is that this game lets me deduce. I see a lot of things just being spoon-fed to me, and that's not deduction. That's just Digimon surviving. And I don't want that. So I'm looking, like if I'm optimistic, it's going to have that special thing. And if I'm realistic or pessimistic, it's not going to have it. But I'm feeling optimistic tonight, so I'm going to give this game a play. I do want to see what this dark mystery holds, because the creators created something that everybody loved before, and it's entertaining enough, but boy, God, do I want to skip a lot of this shit.
That's fair. I mean, I will have to say, though, Shinigami Death Girl Puke, that's probably a new favorite highlight of the stream.
Yeah. I hope we can make an emote out of that. That tickled me. All right, so that's me. You've watched me play 2 hours. You've done your research, Cram. Are you a play, watch, or pass?
I'm also leaning towards play. I was not expecting this, but looking at the silliness of the characters through a different lens, after seeing the mystery dungeon as well, or the mystery spiritual plane. That's the word I'm looking for. You're so good with words, Doppel. Yeah, that's why they call you Doppelganger. But after seeing all of these different aspects of the game, it looks a little bit more entertaining than I was initially expecting. So I'm kind of interested to see where it goes, and honestly, it seems chill. It seems like it'll be an easy game to play and actually have fun. Like in this modern era of gaming where we're just watching cutscenes anyway, how about I actually play a game that leans into that? So honestly, I'll give this one a play. I'm not sure if it's going to jump any queues, but I'm going to give this one a play.
Yeah, no statement of queue jumping in those play reviews. That's a double play. Chat, quickly, I'm going to pull up your reviews. I know that there's some double voting, but okay. A lot of play from chat, so that's a triple. That is a triple play rating on tonight's game. Even with the double votes, that's a triple play, so.
I feel like you're ignoring a particular message in chat.
No, I'm not.
I know you saw it, and you refused to read. You read all the messages, Dopp. Why did you read this one,
I'm not going to read that one, Graham.
Why did you read this one, Dopp?
No, my grandma's watching. Nice work, Giggles. All right, cool. Graham, with that, let's get ourselves over onto the wheel.
Let's do it. Chat. I mean, you just saw right there. It is a season for games. There was a little bit of a dry spell. It was a little bit of a struggle to get some interesting titles on the wheel, but the industry is back in full force. Will we have some stinkers? Will we have some dreamers? There's only one way to find out, and that's to go through the wheel. So I'm actually gonna pick a random one at chance, EDMO. I'll choose this one. Oh my God, I just picked the, the most standard two we've been working with, but that's all right. Wait, no, not that one. There we go. Not that one either.
I can't hear the music anymore.
Oh my God, there we go. I can't count, chat. Counting is too hard. Exoprimal. It is the hottest game released in recent memory. Capcom has apparently mastered the formula for multiplayer success. In this online team-based action game, you pit humanity in Power Ranger suits, I'm gonna call them Power Ranger suits, against a bunch of dinosaurs. Why are there dinosaurs? How have we not committed dinosaur? How have we just not wiped off every dinosaur in the past? Or alternate dimension? Or however this game explains the sudden influx of these crazy reptiles? I don't know, but they're here. You have to destroy them, and there's some PvP as well. It's a weird hodgepodge of stuff. I've seen comparisons between League of Legends and Overwatch combined. It is an interesting title, to say the least. But paired with that, we have a solo experience in Remedium Sentinels. This time you don't need any friends, chat. So if you don't have friends, this is the game for you. Medium is a roguelike. Also, you jump into a suit, a mega suit. There's some dinosaurs, but there are also other creepy alien creatures to fight. And you have to survive for as long as you can. It looks like a pretty standard roguelike. If you played Vampire Survivors, if you've seen Halls of Torment, you know what to expect. But it's such a satisfying gameplay loop, and it's popular for a reason, Chad. It's popular for a reason.
Yeah, boy. All right, what are we talking about next?
Up to you.
Yeah, let's bring us into something deep, Cram. Look at it, feeling those vibes. Let's do number 2.
Deep. All right, let's do it.
Oh yeah, digging it in.
Yeah, just chilling, looking at the grand mysteries of the sky of the universe.
It's Pikman 4. You know what I'm saying, chat? Pikman 4. So our leader, Captain Olaru, or shoot, I forgot how to say his name. Anyway, he crash landed on this planet during an exploration mission, and then the rescue queue crashed too, and they're bringing us in. No name rescue player to go to this planet and pick him up, and then pick up all the other people who were supposed to pick him up, and we're gonna pick him up with Pikman. Pikman. If you've never played a Pikman game before, it seems like this entry's gonna be real welcoming. Nintendo put way too much information on its website, and so the page is completely flooded with every Pikman getting like 2 paragraphs of information. Red is for fire, white and blue are for ice and water. It's not really that complicated, but
it's not complicated.
I've also been playing a lot of game. Pikman. All right, next.
All right, let's go off with number 1 actually. This another M17, NC-17. I don't know what the ratings are anymore.
Pikman.
Yeah, Pikmin, rated M for mature. But in this game, you will have to face the ashes as they pit humanity against the deadly creatures and the godlike bosses in this terrifying world. Play solo or with some friends. In this fun, challenging experience to save humanity from all these evil monsters. I mean, this looks pretty crazy, honestly. This looks like really hardcore Left 4 Dead mixed with Dark Souls. It's a pretty interesting concept, I think. We'll see if it's fun. Hopefully it'll be fun if it gets picked. We always like to play fun games here. We never like crapping on games. Hopefully this game doesn't take down the studio either. That would be nice. But you know, if it's a stinker, it would be nice for the worst game of 2023 to not be predetermined.
Yeah.
Last year,
actually,
go for it.
It seems that Nintendo eShop Shovelware has entered the chat when it comes to the worst game discussions of 2023. So maybe it's not predetermined after all.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not on the wheel. Sadly.
No, it is not. Remnant 2, Pickman. We've talked about Exoprimal and Remedium. We are going to talk about My Friendly Neighborhood.
Is it that friendly, Doppel? I don't think it's that friendly.
So, for the last few weeks, Guilt has been on the wheel, right? And it was our introduction to horror game for children. But what if
yeah.
But what if instead we took a children's icon like Sesame Street and we changed it enough that it wasn't actually called Sesame Street so that we could build a game out of it, and that was the survival horror game? Well, that's exactly what My Friendly Neighborhood is. Your character has been called down to the studio late in the evening because some old puppet show has just started to air itself automatically. What hijinks
gotta air out those demons, Doppel.
could ensue? So this is a lighthearted horror game.
Yeah, it looks really lighthearted. I definitely have no ill will after whacking that dummy with my wrench.
Yeah, there's a pipe wrench too. That's how you know it's real. So,
yep.
Yeah, here we go. IMB Wood says, "Wow, that's all he's got."
Yeah, that's a pretty apt description. It looks crazy. It looks wacky. I hope it gets fixed.
It's almost like zombie Muppets in a way.
Basically.
Can you tell me how to get out of the neighborhood?
Oh, I don't know the song. I apologize, but not
yeah,
even
it's okay.
also,
I can solo. You can solo.
Fair enough. All right, next up on the list, another wacky, crazy entry from Japan. What if instead of your typical romance visual novel game, you're instead dating the worst 4 boys in high school? These delinquents are just crazy. Don't let their smiles or their charms fool you. These are all broken, twisted men. But you yourself...
So it's a real dating simulator. That's what you're saying. It's a real dating simulator.
Yeah, chat, you get to... I don't even know why there are eels there. Yeah, chat, you get to experience the joys of trying to find a man who's not going to kill you. Hashtag,
great.
Yeah, just like real life. But yeah, you'll have to spend a year of high school with these 4 guys because apparently you can transfer, and no matter how much you plead with your mom, she's not going to pull you out of school. Yeah. And you'll eventually fall in love with one of them. Unfortunately, you'll face some challenges along the way, but maybe you can still find true love.
From madness with love. Boom.
Ooh woo. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, bring me out to 787878.
Let's do it.
All right, chat. A new puzzler has entered chat. And in this puzzler, you take pictures and use those pictures to build the world to solve puzzles. This game is called Viewfinder. Now, we played a game that kind of matched this concept when we played Maquette. But this feels like it's touching on Jonathan Blow's The Witness a little bit more than Maquette was. It's been a long time since I played a straight up puzzle game, but I would have fun with this one.
Yeah, too bad I'm playing next week.
I'm hoping you would too. But this puzzle game is paired up with another game.
Let's see it.
This game is Full Void. Full Void is a 2D cinematic puzzle platformer in a dystopian future. A young teenager, scared and alone, must use all their skills to defeat the rogue AI, ChatGPT, that is oppressing society. Yeah.
Actually, though.
So this game is actually set tomorrow. That's the future setting they put it in.
Right?
And
like, it's crazy that it's not even that far away. I'm just like, yeah, I'm still going to be young when this happens.
Around. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's Full Void. It's an indie game. There's not too much more on it, but it comes out. Actually, it came out today. So if that's up your alley, there it is. It's available on Steam. That's all 6 slices.
All 6 of them. I hope you enjoyed that delicious video game pie, but there's one thing we want to see, and Imbu is already on it. He's already on it.
Oh, Milos is
that's
on
2.
it. Milos
Can we
is
get
on
a
it.
third? Can we get a third? There's a
count.
third. Oh, yeah.
Need for boats counts.
She does count. All right, let's spin that wheel as soon as this window loads, which will happen eventually. There it is. Remnants?
Wow,
Okay,
that,
all right.
that one was spinning really fast today.
Yeah, we change up. Oh. Is Chad gonna get their wish?
Oh.
Ooh, I don't think they are. Ooh, nope, not fast enough, Chad. Not fast enough. So close, Chad, but instead it'll be some chill vibes with Pikmin or Pikman, depending on how you want to spell that. Pikman! Pikman 4. We will see you then. Next week, July 26th. Math is hard, children. Stay in school. 25th.
It's the 25th. Math is hard.
Close enough.
Proof is in the pudding, folks.
Stay in school, kids.
All right. If you haven't followed, follow so you can see when we go live next time. See you soon, chat. You've been great.
Bye.